up, they go back into the water. Then another one come around. And the whole fucking thing it's a thrill. Y'all should try it. You feel me? Just on some little fun shit. But anywho,
you leave with all your bread?
Hell yeah.
Got your bitch on the ropes, what you know about it?
Do sage of the boat, what you know about it?
Flew me out to the coast, what you know about it?
Broken heart, face tap, what you know about it? 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 What you know about it?
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Malik, aka Lik, logo Lik Deuce, all that, whatever you want to call me. Welcome back to episode 8, Life of Lik, the podcast. You see, I got the gang with me today. We got one usual suspect. You know who he is. It's D. Scott. And then we got two homies new to the scene. I'm going to let them go ahead and introduce themselves so y'all can get to know them a little bit.
Yes, sir. This is Sushii Slime, a.k.a. Chip Slime Lark, a.k.a. Finding Nemo hoes like Uncle Snoop say. And a.k.a. Tim Duncan, a.k.a. Bill Russell, a.k.a. motherfucking Wilt Chamberlain in the post.
Why is that?
It's Jay. What's good?
There we go. Now we back. Now I feel like I'd be doing the people a disservice if I didn't start by saying that come January we will have a new president. I believe so. This is confirmed. This is confirmed. Okay. Joe Biden. Kamala Harris will be the president come January 2021. Joe Biden did his thing. You know, he spoke. I know it was rough for him. It was hard to get those words out as smoothly as he could. He did it as strong as he could. I don't think he's gonna make it. He's not gonna die. But
yeah, he might step down though.
Yeah, it might be a lot.
He might just be the face. He might run this shit
behind doors. Yeah, he definitely not going to second term.
No,
he's too old for that. He's too old for that.
Yeah,
he's like 77 years old.
Yeah. Why are you
you shouldn't even be allowed.
You shouldn't even be allowed. It should be a cap. There's no way you should be 77 and can run a country.
I ain't gonna lie, I would have definitely voted for Bernie Sanders though.
For shit shows.
Yeah.
He for the people. That nigga came out to the Migos and shit.
Yeah, he definitely had the youth.
Facts.
But his hands are a little shaky too.
For sure.
I mean,
they might have bullied Bernie, you know.
He a little bit more in touch.
Yeah.
You look at Biden though, every time he speak, that N-word speak, it look like he about to have a damn stroke. The motherfucking face tighten up and all type of shit, bro. You never catch that shit?
I don't really watch a lot of speeches, but he be on there looking like Driz.
Yeah,
top
bro. Bro, you on there fucked up. I can't even lie to you.
He be on there like Driz. Nah, did you guys vote?
Yeah.
You did.
I tried.
You tried your best. That's all.
I tried my motherfucking best. I can't even hold you, bro. It just didn't happen.
I hear that, bro. I know you didn't vote.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you this before. It took me a while, but I now think that's a selfish decision. But we got the job done. if Trump would have won, I would have told you that was a selfish decision.
You already told me that, man. It's okay.
But he didn't. So you got lucky. I was gonna have to verbally put the hands on you. But I wouldn't physically. You my dog. Georgia pulled through twice for me in the same day. Georgia went blue in the election, and then they went blue against Florida. You feel me? So we ain't talking about sports a lot on this one, but I will have to talk my shit a little bit. That the best team in the nation got a dub.
Yo, the best
People
team
ain't
in the
think
nation.
I'm speaking. People ain't think we was gonna get a dub. Kyle Trask came up, dropped his nuts. You feel me? Put them right on their faces. You feel me?
Oh, shit.
Trayvon Grimes was dunking on niggas. Kyle Pitts was dunking on niggas. It was reckless out. It was bad out. I could go into detail, but I'm not going to. How's your day been though? How's your day been, D. Scott? How's your weekend? I love it.
My weekend was eventful, but it was good and it's over now, so that was great. You know?
Okay.
My weekend was pleasant.
Pleasant.
Yes, pleasant. A lot of wild shit that went down, but it was pleasant.
Okay.
I can say that.
Okay. I might have to hear about some of the wild shit. But we got a birthday coming up soon. How was your birthday weekend, RJ?
It was interesting for the most part. I'll say that. But it was good. You know, people came out, had a good time. We had a little kickback. But
now, how drunk were you? Because when we were there, you told me because I didn't know you was turning 22. I was expecting you to be off your ass, but it was 22, so it was a bit more mature.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
a little bit.
Yeah. See, I got a little fucked up when I was trying to make that punch.
Mm-hmm.
So
I did too.
Had like
When I was trying to make my punch. That's kind of tweaking.
Yeah, I got.
I'm gonna just say this: a drunk ain't shit. A drunk ain't shit. That man right here. Oh yeah, that punch. That put him in a whole different nebula.
They punched him.
Punched the fuck out of him.
Then I had some shots of Douce. Should have did that either.
Who brought the Douce?
Colton.
Colton did bring the Douce.
Set me up for failure.
Yeah. Colton did bring the Douce.
Took a major L.
I don't know if I drank any. I think I was just drinking the punch for real. I didn't take any of the Douce. I didn't take any of those shots. I was like, nah.
That's a smart decision.
I'm trying to walk home.
I had the benefit of being home.
Yeah. Like, I didn't bring my car. I was just going to walk.
I thought I had the benefit of being
I did
home.
walk, but nah. People that was probably, RJ, take this shot.
Yeah, for sure.
You ain't got nothing in your cup. You drink that. Yeah, that's tough. But
I ain't never getting bullied like that in my life.
I said that before
You
I
got
told you
bullied.
first.
No, you definitely
See,
got bullied.
look.
I wasn't
But
got
the thing
bullied like that.
is, I didn't fully get bullied. I kind of did it to myself. A lot of it. Cause I know the knockout punch, I definitely punched myself in the jaw. Cause it was this girl, I don't know who she was, but I was like, somebody was trying to get her to take a shot. And she didn't want to take the shot. I was like, yo, if you take that shot, I'll finish this bottle of Patron right now.
Oh, yeah, I was there, yeah.
And yeah. Next thing
She was fucked up, too.
my fucked up meter was off.
Oh, yeah, you were
by that
going.
time. I couldn't measure anyone else's thing. Like, after I took the rest of that Patron, next thing I know, I'm laying on the table like this. And I just spring up, and then I got to go handle business in the bathroom.
It's never a great night.
It never is. Nah.
I've never reached that point, that pinnacle.
Yeah, you're young in the game.
I never will. It's okay.
Don't say never.
No,
How old are you?
I know I'm not. I'm 21.
You're 21 now?
Yeah.
Were you in Texas when you turned 21?
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's why. That's why. You wasn't. I had you activated.
Y'all can have that liquor shit on I stick to my water and my juice.
Yeah, see, I'm on his way.
No, you aren't. You're just talking about I haven't been to that pinnacle.
I haven't.
You aren't sticking to your water
I
and
won't reach
juice.
it.
Nah, but I did want to talk about because just starting the podcast, I kind of think about if I was ever in competition, not even really competition, but you know, when you do something, you kind of pay attention to other people who do it. So like the Joe Budden podcast and things like that, I'll watch those and just be like, damn, if I was like up there competing with them in like numbers and their viewers watch my shit, my viewers watch theirs, that would just be like a blessing. That would be like super dope. So it's like, have y'all ever thought about like the idea of like idols becoming rivals and like, cause I guess it's like, it sounds, I guess in rap, it's a lot more deep and serious than like other things. But y'all ever thought about like getting up there and competing with the people you like looked up to and stuff like that?
I haven't thought about shit like that. You know, since I make music and shit, it's a lot of artists that I want to collaborate with and, you know, do a whole bunch of shit with. But I feel like once you reach that point of stardom to where you can touch and be around them people, naturally I feel like some of them will start to hate you and shit just because you got that glow in that moment. So I feel like that type of energy is projected onto the underdog type shit. It's not even necessarily always, oh, I got up here and now I'm popping my shit and now, you feel me? Nah, it's fuck y'all. Nah, yeah. I feel like it comes from like the people that's been, you feel me, in that lane type shit. They low-key contribute to making themselves rivals when they was, you know, idols to that person that was coming up and shit. But that's in my opinion. I done thought about that shit plenty of times. You can find that different type of shit throughout all, you know, constructs of life and shit, though. Like, it don't matter if you rapping, it don't matter if you playing basketball, it don't matter if you got into selling dope. It's always gonna be shit like that. You feel me? So.
Yeah.
I would say, I never been a nigga that had like an infatuation with celebrity for real. Like, I always seen them niggas as like regular ass people, so I wouldn't ever see them as my rival per se, because like when I'm on that level, we just on the same, like, I'm still competing with myself to do the best I can do regardless. Like, I'm not worried about another nigga's success for real. So that's how I just see it. Like,
yeah, and I guess like, and not all competition has to be like in bad blood, you know. Like a lot of people, like 2 Chainz and Rick Ross, they had diverse about it. Given that's not like anything super serious, but that's still like competition, you know.
yeah.
Getting in there, of course, there's no bad blood between them, but it's like they're still competing. They're not even that because they're already reached their heights. But it's like when you get up there on like the charts and stuff like that, and you see, okay, damn, say you're at 5,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like Drake right there at 3, or it's
Oh
like
yeah, well then, like shit like that. Of course, of course I'm gonna beat that nigga. Like, of course.
Yeah,
of course,
it's like. Sure. It's kind of more like a goals thing.
Oh,
like,
for sure. Then, yeah.
Like you listen to the music, see a music video, see him talking or whatever. It's like, dang, like one day I'm gonna be.
Oh yeah, I definitely
right
do
up
that.
on you. Pause. You have anything to say, RJ?
I mean, I look up more to my people. You feel me? Because they low key made it possible for me to even be in an opportunity. So just like setting a goal to be where they at or get past them is just my goal for myself. Yeah. I don't really stress about the other shit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's a topic for your ass too, just because, you know, you see a lot of shit like that. Like, me personally, I see that all the time. You know, motherfuckers will get big and then they start popping their shit. Then it was just like you was just listening to that dude's music or watching him play ball and all this type of shit, talking about I want to be like him. Now all of a sudden, you know, the shit done changed because you own now. Like, like the hell,
you gotta hate.
Like,
for what?
You throwing out all that ill ass energy and shit. That shit gonna come back on you. Like, what the fuck is you doing that for? Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, I definitely feel like people get thrown off when they think too much about it. Like you're saying, like start throwing hate at him or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I use Tekashi as an example. Of course, he went the internet troll route, but he didn't even need to do all that. Like, he could have just dropped music and just kept it pushing. You know, he didn't have to. He probably had the side of, okay, no. It might have come from like what the labels or whoever was talking to him, but like no publicity is bad publicity type of thing. He's probably still going on that just because no really bad life changing consequences come from it, from what he says on like Twitter, Instagram, all that. But I definitely think people get messed up. Like, if you just stay on your path and just keep going on whatever you're doing and stay true to whoever you are, everything's gonna fall in line. Do y'all have any goals that you guys want to, like, not really put a limit on, like I want to hit this by this time, but like any goals that you just kind of look forward to? Man. Like anything that you see in the future is like, I'm
trying to be the next Burner. Like, see, you know, that's one of my idols and shit. Like, just because he's a prominent name in the cannabis, you know, industry and shit. And it's like, I don't know, it's just always been something I want to get into. That's a field that I want to, you know, start my journey in and try and get to that level of where he at type shit. You know, I don't have a set time on it because I know all that type of shit take time. Like, Rome wasn't built in a motherfucking day. So you got to do what the fuck you got to do and stay down, you know, to get there. But that's one of my goals. I just want to have a, you know, a prominent household name and company like Cookies type shit and be able to do what the hell I want to do and, you know, interact with other musicians and artists and other businesses and shit, you know, just chop game that way on some little smooth shit. Yeah. That's it.
You feel like you got a plan to get there? Or
definitely got a plan. Watch this. Hey, timestamp this shit, matter of fact. Watch this shit. I'm telling y'all. Hey, either I'm going to do it legal or illegal.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm on some motherfucking James St. Patrick shit.
Hey.
Without the cheating and shit. But hey, you know.
I'm loyal.
I'm on that shit. You feel me? I'm on that. I got to get it for shit show. So timestamp this shit. I'm being so sincere.
So you saying like, without the cheating, like relationship? Because I didn't watch Power. I only seen a couple episodes.
Your own culture, I forgot.
I've seen a few episodes.
I'm
But
a little different.
Without the infidelity and shit, man. A lot of,
is there
a lot of bullshit.
a Sushii Slimette?
Oh yes, there is. Yes, there is, man.
Because I ain't talked to you in a lot of
bro. We
half
you
a
know
year
we
or
had
so.
our little differences and shit back then, but it was on some little other shit that ain't even had shit to do with, you feel me, me and you know. So we good now, bro. But yeah, it's a Sushii Slime, man. You know, shit. She give me a hard time sometimes, but she down for my crown. You feel me? So I can't sweat that shit. She down for a piece. You feel me? It is what it is, though, man. You know. So, hey, that love shit hard though. Single shit hard. Being broke is hard. Being rich is hard. You feel me?
Yeah,
It's
life
all
is
about
a
what
life
you
is no
want.
cap.
Yeah. So. You know, but it's a Sushii Slime, man. She know who the fuck she is. I ain't even gonna say her name. Or else her head gonna get big.
Real
Probably.
nigga. Real nigga.
keep her on her level.
Yeah, love her
nah,
to death.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. He didn't say that. I said it. He didn't say that.
Yeah,
That was me.
death. But, you know,
Nah.
that shit get tough, though.
You got goals? You want to talk about your goals?
My goals?
Yeah.
Oh man. I kind of talked about. I feel like I didn't really get into it enough last episode, but I like you said. I kind of like with the podcast thing. I want to become like a household name. I want to just keep it pushing to get that far, and just like level up. Because of course now I'm doing it out of my apartment and just like this is just makeshift. Like whatever I got, I'm gonna use. But like I'll look on Amazon and just look at like the XLR mics and stuff like that. It'll be like $300 a pop. And like a mixer and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, maybe one day, like it'll just be to the point where who knows, I start a Patreon or something and I could use the money that I'm getting from that to fund just upgrades and everything like that. But honestly, with this, I just do it for consistency and good conversations. Like I like having new people on that are people that I know, people that I fuck with. And just kind of picking their brains and stuff like that. It doesn't always gotta be something serious, or it doesn't always gotta be like laid back. But whatever people want to talk about, like if there was anything you guys wanted to bring up or change topics to, like just go ahead and shoot. 'Cause I'm always just here for good entertainment, good conversation.
Oh, we're gonna talk about my Twitter shit over the weekend.
Shit.
Exactly. But my goal, I say, is to just get to a place where I can make a living off of music and I don't have to like have the worries of like bills and things like that, to where I can move freely how I want to, and also like provide a good example for others to follow while doing it, and just show like from where I started to where I am, like anyone can do it as long as they stay consistent and believe in themselves. So that's pretty much my goal.
Oh, very inspirational.
Yeah,
Very inspirational.
financial liberty, that's some shit.
Facts.
You need that for sure if you gonna make any dream happen.
Yeah.
But bottom line though, like you feel me, as far as you know, the whole you doing the podcast shit, like bro, I have no doubt in my mind that you gonna make it with this shit just because you put your all into this shit. You feel me? Whatever you put out into the universe, you gonna get back tenfold.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. So you may be doing this shit out your apartment. Next thing you know, you got a fucking warehouse basketball court. You doing it on some GGN news type shit, on your Snoop shit. You feel me? But it's all gonna happen, bro. You feel me? It's all about consistency and putting that shit into your content, your craft. You feel me?
Yeah.
Once you chase the bread, you losing.
Yeah. Because I feel like, because of course, like my parents, and I've still gone through like the application process, like for law school and stuff like that. But I feel like I keep getting this feeling like I'm gonna get there. This would be really cool is if I got to law school, maybe like a semester, 2 semesters, a year or so in, and then shit just blows up. And it's like, all right. Cause it's like, I really feel like the career that I'm kind of going after now, ever since I started this, I feel like that's not really what I'm not meant to do, but that's not, whatever I do, I'm gonna put my all into it and stuff. I'm gonna make sure I have a good time doing it. I'm gonna have a good time doing it, but like, I just know, like, podcasting, and I'll have to start picking up on like research and stuff. I'll have to actually do research and stuff for these. That's the one thing I want to develop is just like a routine of like research and topics and stuff like that. But I feel like that's one thing that I could really like live on is just conversations, talking to people, and because that's, I don't know, I just feel like that would be something that would be just dope. Be like,
Yeah,
okay, I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm gonna just put my all into.
I think that brings you
doing this.
fulfillment for sure.
It definitely would. But we haven't gotten to you on this topic, RJ. So if you have anything to say,
I mean, for me, my goal is just to maximize my potential. For like, I know that whatever I do and whatever I put my all into, that I'm gonna be good at. You feel me? So as long as I have the mindset of just getting better, then I won't really have to stress about where I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like I have different goals of where I want to be in my life and what I want to do in my life. But as long as I know that I'm consistent in whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna be straight. So
yeah,
my goal is just to stay consistent in everything, anything that I put my mind to. For real.
yes, that's consistency is the key to all. Like, I don't think people really, once you understand it, it just unlocks a different part of your life, like consistency and discipline.
A lot of niggas give up when they're like this close.
Exactly.
And they don't see it.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I've elevated from no porn to celibacy, guys. So now the no porn was for life. I think I'm rocking with that. Celibacy, we gonna start off November. We gonna see if we can stretch it to December, and we gonna see what happens there. The soft deadline is December 31st, 2020. That's the soft deadline of when I'm like, okay.
So you're trying to be celibate for 2 months?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
Yeah,
You can do that. I've done that plenty of times.
Yeah, I've been trying to have this guy on that on the semen retention wave and shit. You know, I'm trying to become more in tune with myself spiritually and shit.
Yeah.
And like, even my woman will tell people like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, she a freak. Don't get it twisted. You feel me? And I like the intimacy, you know, that sex brings and shit. But I don't depend on it.
It's important to have a bond first.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, anytime I release my juices, you feel me, my reproductive shit.
I'm gonna cut you off right here, because I've known Sushii since freshman year, and one thing you probably know where I'm going with this, bro. He used to say he gotta bust the nut. If you don't bust the nut, he gonna get angry.
Yeah, that's how.
So it used to be daily with him.
Growth.
Per my sources, which is him. But
sure, because I started to learn like all pussy ain't good pussy, just like all money ain't good money. You feel me? So you gotta apply that shit, like, and then you feel me, you shooting your life force on a bitch back, on a young woman's back, and you just wasting this shit. You really only supposed to use that shit to reproduce.
Yeah.
So it's cool that you bonding with your woman and y'all bond through having sex and, you know, that intimate touch. That's cool and all, but it's like you still gotta maintain that life force. Cause think about how you feel them following days after going rounds with your woman and you then shot the whole damn club up. You feel me? And did all type of shit. Yeah. You gonna feel drained. You're not gonna have no energy to start that new pursuit of a new project or whatever the hell you was trying to do. Yeah. Like, pay close attention to that type of shit. And then also, semen retention and, you know, the whole celibacy thing, that shit builds you. Not only does it, you know, make you a superior being physically, but it'll do that to you spiritually. Anything that you want, it's damn near like if you think about it, it'll just fucking appear, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah. I done ran all types of experiments with myself on this shit. Like, I'm not telling these men nothing wrong, bro.
Yeah. It's like, so when you're doing semen retention, are you just, because of course you have a girlfriend, so my celibacy is like, I'm not even really trying to like interact on like a lustful desire, like any type of like level like that. So I probably won't even hang out with girls. I'm trying not to slide in any DMs. That's so I'm trying to just stay away from that part of my life and just detach from that. So like, how are you doing? Like, are you still doing it, or were you just telling RJ to get into it?
I still do semen retention. Like, see, me and my woman, we live in 2 different cities. She stays in Mansfield. I stay in Dayton, type shit. So it's a 2-hour drive. She has a lot of shit going on in her life. I got a lot of shit going on in my life. So when we see each other, of course we had that, you know, that time in which we engage in, you know, sexual action shit. But the thing is, I'm the one to level it out and keep it at a point to where it's like, okay, I'm doing this shit with my woman, but I'm not draining myself doing it. it's all enjoyable, it's all pleasure, and it's all cool. But
I'm like, oh, you
when
trying
I'm
to
not
fuck
with
again?
her, when I'm not with her, that's when ain't no, you feel me? I'm not gonna beat my motherfucking meat. I'm not gonna, you feel me? Sometimes it do get hard, especially when you go them long ass times where y'all don't see each other, and it's like, okay, like it ain't gonna hurt, motherfucker. You feel me? Burnt the worm real quick. But you know, you just gotta, you feel me, level the playing field when it comes to that type of shit. Also, one thing you gotta pay attention to is who your woman is and what type of energy she has. Because one thing I learned is when you got the right chemistry with a woman and y'all motherfucking spirits intertwine, when you have sex with her, that energy recycles. So, you know, y'all transfer it amongst each other, but you don't feel drained. It feel like you get a burst of, you know, energy and shit. Like,
Yeah.
and then, say for instance, you dealing with a female that's been around a few times, you feel me, and got tooted and booted, passed around the whole campus. You can touch that pussy if you want to. I bet some shit in your life start going wrong.
That's real.
That's real.
But I just on this weekend, I was on Twitter and I was just thinking about this shit, and I was just like, I just tweeted, could you date somebody who's celibate? Instantly, my shit start popping off. And what I will say I learned from it is that more females said no than niggas said no.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like I talk to Malik sometimes, like I'd be like, women look at us as a piece of meat for real, especially black men. Like they just see us as like, we're just so over sexualized, like in life and just like media and everything. It's like, I remember when I was like 6th grade and I lived in Texas, and like before 6th grade, like no girls really like, not that they didn't like black dudes like that, but that wasn't like their primary like guy that they would talk to. And in 6th grade, it all changed. That's all girls wanted to talk to. And I was like, this shit's a fad, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is gonna last. But as I got older, that shit just increased. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, it's almost like we're just the cool thing. Like,
it's a fetish.
To be with the black dude is just the cool thing to do. Girls would be like, I just want a black dude to have mixed babies.
Exactly.
Girls are like, it is wild.
White girls.
Huh?
So white girls say that part.
I mean, yeah, white girls, but
A black girl came with me. I want to be with a black dude that mixed babies. I'm like, that's, you gotta,
yeah, white girls.
you gotta fix that. I'm
But
sorry.
I asked that question, and like some people
might
were
get
like,
lucky, get a light skin, but
some people were like, yeah, if they let me cheat. Some people were like, yeah, if they let like somebody else fulfill that need for me. And then some girls were like, I like a disciplined man, so definitely yes, because that shows me that he has his life in order, like his priorities straight. And like it's just easy, like when with simple questions like that, you can see where people's minds are at, where their mindset's at, and like how mature they are for real. Because I seen a lot of I need sex, and I was like, need is a strong ass word, like need, and like I just don't feel like people understand like what they really need.
I've been there before where I feel like I need to have sex, or it's like I feel like it's something that I need to do. But I just think you have to get out of that, you have to challenge yourself, like mentally. Like, okay, once I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop. Like, because when you think you need sex and it's not coming, that's when it's like, okay, I gotta see what she's talking about. I gotta see what she's talking about.
We live in
once
a
you
society.
don't, once you think once you're like, it's cool, I don't need it, that's when you just kind of chill. And you focus on other shit to get done.
Exactly. When you start directing that need and the desire that you wanted for sex into something productive,
exactly.
You'll see how much shit you really get done.
Sexual transmutation.
Yeah.
That's what Nikola Tesla was on and shit. Like, sexual transmutation. That shit is real.
People are so into like instant gratification. Like, I don't know if you ever like heard somebody be like they'll do something like, let's say like for you, like for instance, how you said you're gonna stop eating fast food. Let's say you had a bad day and you go get some food. And I'm like, bro, I thought you didn't want to eat fast food. And be like, I had a bad day. I deserve this today. Like, niggas are so caught up in what they think they deserve for doing what they're supposed to do. Like, you're supposed to do this. Like, you don't need somebody to tell you you're doing great all the time. Or you don't need to pat yourself on the back all the time. Like, that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. No, and, damn. We was just talking about fast food, and I had something to go off of that. But I left me like that.
Man.
I'm gonna keep thinking.
Yeah, to go, deeper into that whole situation, as far as that celibacy thing, I'm gonna tell y'all like a few pimps that told me, you feel me? Because I've been fortunate enough to be around that type of shit and that type of masculine energy.
Happy you said fortunate enough.
Man, look.
They got the best stories.
I know.
Real shit.
Happy you said fortunate.
They say the primary way to gain what you want out of women and feminine attention altogether, and even in life, is to control your dick. You can knock some of the coldest women that got a whole lot of shit going for themselves if you control your sexual desire.
We just talked about it. Niggas be coming in DMs like goofies and fucking this shit up. I'll tell you this story. There's older girl that I kick you with sometimes, or that I kicked you with in the past. 27, right? I'm 21. So, the very first time I talked to her, I didn't know how old she was. And I just DM'd her on Instagram, and it was like late at night. So I was like, it was probably like 2, and I was like, oh, like, I'm doing this, blah, 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 you wanna chill? And immediately she was like, no, because I'm not trying to have sex. I was like, oh, like, I'm not even on that. I'm just really just trying to come over and have a conversation, just get to know you, whatever. I came over. I did not touch her the whole night. I sat over there. She sat over here. We were just talking, watching music videos. We played Uno. We played cards. I don't even do this shit, but somehow I ended up spending the night, right? We didn't do nothing. After that, like you said, that she wanted to do all that shit. I wasn't even on that at the beginning. But it's just that girls are so used to niggas, that's all they want, that it's like, when you do simple stuff like play cards with a girl and talk to her, like, that sets you apart. Just doing basic ass shit. Girls appreciate it.
You also got to pay attention to the time we live in. Everything is hypersexualized. Right. So, like, even just the simple, you trying to link, you trying to kick it, you feel me? Woo, I got this shit going on in my crib. Come over and get you some food and let's watch this. She automatically think you're trying to fuck.
Exactly.
So what she's going to do is, if she does have that attraction or that level of attraction, she's going to come over. But in her head, she's going to fucking test you.
Yeah. Plain
and simple. It's up to you whether you pass or fail. The minute you feel me, overstep your boundary with a finger or a fucking hand or some words, yeah, she cool. Mm-hmm. I had to learn that shit. Like, you feel me? That's where my maturity and growth came in at when it came to dealing with women and shit. Like, yeah, you may want to knock the motherfucking jaws off of her, but it's like, bruh, it's a method to all of this shit. Like, you gotta keep it pimping. You gotta keep it player. Like, you feel me? You gotta control that shit. Cause once you make her bust a mental nut, and you can get a woman to climax mentally through the simplest shit, like you said, just spending time with her, talking to her, playing cards. It's little shit like that niggas don't want to do. Yeah. She may have the most banging body. Ass may be tat-out. You get what I'm saying? But she want to see if you are going to set yourself apart from the rest of the motherfucking crowd. Like, do you have a genuine interest in her? And you may not. But it's like, even still, like, you feel me? If you trying to get something from that woman, you feel me? Don't shit come free. You got to feed her something.
Y'all ever watched The Bachelorette?
No.
No, I'm not familiar.
Like, I've seen it, like, the episode, but never, like, a whole season.
Yeah, I haven't either. But it was,
I think, Flavor of Love.
Yeah, I've seen that shit.
But it's pretty much, it's like 30, 40 guys in this villa type thing trying to get one girl. Trying to convince one girl that she should marry her. She should marry them. But it was one episode, I think it was episode 3, I was watching it with them. And she was, I guess she was in the pool with this dude. I wouldn't be on that. That seems pretty, it doesn't sound like my cup of tea. But they were in the pool. She was about to get out. She's like, oh, I got to go do this. And because this is one of the lines that you talking about women testing you. And he was like, okay, whatever. And she like leaned in for a kiss and then stopped. And then to see what he was going to do. Like, I think it was to see what he was going to do. But he was like, she said that he didn't go all the way throughout with the kiss. Mm-hmm. And he had got like mad and stuff. He was like, no, come back. Like, I'll give you a kiss, whatever. And she didn't go back and give him the kiss. And I was telling like a lot of them, I was like, that was like, she wasn't really about to kiss him. That was just a shit test. Like, she was just trying to see like, what would you do? Because when have you ever known a girl if they about to kiss you, to just stop? They're going to go all the way until until there's contact.
They bold enough to shoot the shot.
Yeah. It is like, I think like it was just a shit test to see like, cause I bet you if he was just like, all right, cool. And he just kept it pushing, it either wouldn't be a big deal or she would be like, damn, he didn't really feel like he needed to kiss her. He didn't really care.
No girl wants a dude that they feel like you gotta be. If a girl feels like you only want her, like you going too hard, she not gonna fuck with you.
Given he is competing with 29 other guys, but at the same time, it's like, why are you so pressed to kiss her, dog?
Exactly.
You don't know how many people just. That's why I couldn't be on the Bachelorette.
Yeah.
Like, ooh,
Y'all all going for the same person.
ooh,
Yeah.
like
So
that's tough.
And I feel like they just, you feel me, cows going into a fucking slaughterhouse just because I feel like the whole game plan to win that motherfucking show is to pretty much sit back and just be player. Like, act like you really not interested in her. Because it's going to fuck her up.
Let me tell you.
you gonna set yourself apart.
This
That's
dude.
for sure. Everybody else gonna be on her.
It's this dude, Dale, bro. Yeah, I swear, because I listened to, like, I read a little bit of a book about being alpha, beta, stuff like that. Bro, from what I've seen, he made everyone else look like the lowest of low beta. Cause he was cause I guess it's like a group date thing. So it's like, she's there and it's like 5 other dudes and like everyone has like a certain amount of time. Bro, he went and took her off to I didn't see how they built this connection, but he took her off to the little presidential suite. I guess that's where she stays. And they was in the bed making out, whatever. And they was going for like 40 minutes. So it was dudes out there on the terrace just sitting there like, he's still not back yet? Where are they at? And there was one black dude who was like, I'm going to go look for them.
Hell no.
And he went to the place, he knocked on the door. He was like, oh, am I interrupting? And I was like, yes. Man. But he just went and blew up the spot. And it's like, for me, I would have just been like, oh, that's tough. All right, I'm gonna just leave. I just like, he won.
Yeah.
He won. Why are we here? And then another time, she was on a date with this other dude, and he just walked in and grabbed her. I was like, yeah, we out. He was just like, yeah, we out. Like, I was like, shoo.
That's some sucker shit for sure. Because for one, the first dude, he cock blocked like a motherfucker.
Man.
For one.
Crazy.
You was Saudi, if I can't have none, nobody can.
Yeah,
on
me.
Blow up the whole spot.
He said, it's my turn. Skip Bayless. It's my turn. It's my turn.
She did not choose you. She chose him.
Exactly.
Because he was
gotta
him.
keep it pushing. But and then it was another dude. I guess that she set up this group date thing to where they went and played dodgeball. It was like, I guess it was like 6 guys. They were playing dodgeball. I don't know how many guys. I didn't see that part. But I guess she made them play like strip dodgeball. So it was like some type of shenanigans.
These niggas out for real.
Man, she was just watching. But the dude he wasn't even there. He wasn't even on the date, but he heard about what happened and he was talking to her. He was like, I just feel like you're that's so disrespectful. I would have never done that. I wish you would have said I would have been there because I would have told you. I would have put you in your place. La da 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 da. I have like my daughter's back home. I can't. What would I look like if I'm doing that on TV? What kind of example would that set for my daughter? I couldn't marry you. You couldn't be the mother of my children. Doing things like that. And she was just it was like he was talking for like 5 minutes. And 2 minutes in, well, the whole time she was just like, I don't care. Like, you could see it in her eyes. She was like, are you done? And even me, I was like, are you done, bro? Like, come on. She doesn't care. Wrap it up. But it's like, but he thought what he said mattered. And it's like, know the situation, bro. It's 29 other guys.
Play your position.
You can dip. She doesn't care. Who are you to tell me what I'm doing on my show?
Facts.
This is my moment. You don't like it, leave.
That is true. Like, nigga, you shouldn't even sign up for the show.
I mean, but when he first got there, I guess this other dude knows a girl from his hometown, and I guess he heard about how the dude who was arguing, I'm gonna call him Clint. The dude who was arguing, I'm gonna call him Clint. I don't know his name. I guess Clint was sending like mass Snapchats to like multiple girls, and I guess Barrett knew one of the girls that Clint was sending Snapchats to, and he told Shauna, that's her name. That's not her name. The Bachelorette he
Man,
told
he
her,
dirty mad.
like,
Ugh.
I'm just looking out for you. This is the type of guy he is.
Dirty
This
Mac,
is what
you
I've heard
suck.
about
That
him.
is crazy.
So she over here having to play mom, like, yo, what happened between is that? And I'm like, dog, what kind of betas are y'all niggas? Like, what kind of man are you? Like, you gonna go into this like, I want to warn you about him. He sends Snapchats to many girls talking about good morning, beautiful. I'm like, bro, and you're not? Like, what? Why aren't you? You need to take notes.
Shit, like, that's
He got
real
200
life.
girls that he can sing good morning, beautiful.
Exactly.
That's some
But-
sucky shit. For
And,
sure.
and then it's like, okay, bro, you're like,
These niggas
30,
are
you're like
35.
33. Why are you
Oh my
on
God.
Snapchat? And I was like, I kind of understand
Niggas
it.
are 35.
I would have just told her he
Crazy.
still sends Snapchats. Like, that's what I would have said. I wouldn't have told you who. I was like, watch out for him. He still sends Snapchats. But, I don't know. Would y'all ever go on a show, like a love game show? Not Bachelor. I wouldn't go on The Bachelorette. But would y'all ever go on like a game show to like, not a game show, but like a show, reality show to like
I
fall in
would.
love type?
I would. Not to fall in love, though.
Yeah, I would.
Just-
Just
better
ego.
than them.
Yeah, just ego, honestly.
Yeah,
That's why I go on that bitch, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I feel like I would go because I watched this show. I've watched it. I don't really watch it anymore. It's called Love Island, but it's the UK because you got to get live TV to watch the US version. So I just watch the UK.
My dad watches that shit.
For real?
Yeah.
That's funny. But I would go on there because it's like it's not just one girl. It'll be like even
a
amount.
girl.
It'll be like even amount girls and guys, or it'll be like they'll add like one girl, or they'll add one or two guys, or one or two girls, and you got a couple up, and then people get booted off, whatever. But I would go on there, and I wouldn't even really be going on there to like try to game up girls or nothing like that. I feel like I'd just be the guy who just like people come to me and like, bro, this is what's going on. The girls come to, bro, this is what's going on. And I just linger on the show. You look up, I'm here for 30 episodes. Just on people be like, I just met you, but I know Malik. He's such a good guy. I don't want to see him. I want to see him find love. Like, so I'm going to choose him. And I'll be like, all right, I'm not really here for that, but say less. And if a girl comes along, fuck it.
Fuck it.
But I just go in there to have fun, meet new people.
All right, let me ask this question. Could you date someone that's celibate?
I definitely could.
Could you date someone that's celibate?
Yeah.
You said that fast. Could you date someone that's
Yeah.
Could you date someone that's
Now,
celibate?
here's the thing. I just talked about semen retention
I'm gonna have to
and
change
shit,
my
but
answer.
let's
I
keep
didn't
it a
think
Yeah,
buck.
change your
I-
When it's
answer.
time to bust that nut, I'm all for it. I need, but goddamn it, if you in my presence, you feel me? Hey,
So no, you couldn't date someone else.
nah.
See, I like the honesty. Thank you.
Yeah.
I could,
I
okay, like, I have no problem, like, and this is something I've been trying to get through to my lady. I have no problem with you, taking care of yourself spiritually. If you feel like you need to stop having sex and doing all that type of shit, that's cool. Tend to yourself. I figure it the fuck out. You feel me? It ain't nothing to use my Palm Pilot here and there. You get what I'm saying? But that'd be rare in itself. But it's like, if you gotta do shit like that, then that's cool. So if you go on a long ass, journey of trying to figure shit out spiritually, get a grip on yourself to advance yourself in life, that's cool. So as far as just being downright, I'ma lay in this motherfucking bed and be Amish and we not gonna touch each other, yeah, you got me fucked up.
No, not that. Y'all can do everything except for have sex.
I couldn't.
Sexual acts.
I could definitely because I've done it before. I could meet a girl, get to dating a girl without having sex.
Mm-hmm.
I've done it before. That was a different time in my life, but
Yeah, you're a demon now. That's why
I'm calming that demon down. The demon is being calmed. But I feel like now celibate for her. If you go on lifelong celibate.
No, just all right. What if she's like, I want to be celibate till marriage?
I mean, if I got the mindset that I'm gonna marry you, it all depends on the vibe.
what I want. Because if you say that,
I feel like I say it depends on the girl. If I really like you, that probably won't bother me.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
But because if you really got me on a mental,
Exactly.
intellectual level where it's okay, I really want to spend but if I'm not looking that far ahead, I'll find another.
It definitely
You gotta get me there.
Depends on where you are in your life for sure.
But because we can go a while without having sex. That's cool. I don't feel like I need sex to fuck with you. But no sex at all. It just depends on how long. Because I feel like if you just
I feel like no person knows how long.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, 5 months in, she could want to fuck you that day, and the kids change. But I'm just saying, like, initially, like, she comes to you and she's like, I just want to let you know, like, on your first day, I just want to let you know I'm celibate.
A girl has said
Would
that
that
to
be an
me.
issue
A girl
for
has
you?
said that to me and then had sex with me.
Okay, I'm saying it's a possibility that
but
she will,
yeah,
but I'm saying,
but
like, would you be like...
I would be okay with it.
Okay.
And not on a thing like, I wouldn't just be like, oh, you celibate. Yeah, I'm gonna break that.
Yeah, type shit. Yeah,
I'd just be like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I'd ask her.
Because niggas do be seen as a challenge.
I used to see now this is gonna, when I say this, I need you to take it like 2 notches down from what it sounds like. But like when girls would be like, you can come over, but we're not having sex. I wouldn't be over there like, nah, we having sex. I'd just be like, I'm gonna go over there and we probably gonna end up having sex.
Yeah, them girls always the ones that want to fuck you.
Because it's like, why are you even bringing that up?
Yeah,
like,
That's
not
not
what
what
you
your
like,
motherfucking mind. Like,
so you obviously thinking about it.
Yes.
So if I go over there and I'm chilling, you low-key gonna be bothered that I'm not trying to have sex with you.
oh, damn, bitch, you said we was gonna watch a movie and eat Alfredo.
Now you
That's
touching
what I'm
me.
saying.
I definitely told a girl. I definitely told a girl straight like, you
tripping.
Nothing.
You tripping.
Relax.
And that, I ain't even gonna lie, that's a big ass, like, you shoot down a woman's ego doing shit like that.
God, they want to fuck you so much
They
back.
feel like they got
Yeah.
you wrapped around their finger so tough, but when they see that you a stumped down man, like you stand firm
like
on
sex
your
doesn't
shit,
run your life.
and how you, they have no authority when it comes to shit. Like, yeah, you cold, yeah, you look good, yeah, you talk a good motherfucking game, yeah, you can get a dick hard. At the end of the day, I'm the motherfucking captain of this vessel.
Yeah.
So if I bless you with the motherfucking, you feel me? Yeah, with the chalice, then shit.
Now let's talk about that. Girls be getting a little bit too high for getting a dick hard. Like, shorty, that is not an accomplishment.
Like
my dick get hard.
I could be 100%.
My dick would be hard as hell, dude.
Man.
Like,
I'm ready to go.
You over here, you sit too close to me.
God.
For no reason.
She might just rub my back the right way, and the nigga might be like, "Oh no."
Girls don't understand the age of puberty and even just high school. You sit in class, you get a boner.
Oh, God.
It'd be tough too, because it'd be at the worst time.
You got to do the little put it in your belt and your waist strap and shit.
Try to make it stick to your leg.
Trying to tuck that. I go to the bathroom, but I was, because this is kind of where you guys were going with it. But I feel like at that time, you're saying you're however many months in, and she's like, she wants to have sex. I feel like that'd be tough for me, because it's like, I'm not the type of dude who just always want to have sex all the time.
Right.
Like, you might be like, start touching on me. I'm like, not tonight.
I'm just not like, if she
given,
try to bring it to you at the wrong time and it's just like,
Yeah.
you're not really on it.
Yeah.
But
You thinking like,
But given
I'm not this on.
I've been talking to you for 5 months and you say the word go, I'm on it. If I've been talking to you if I've been talking to you for like 2 months, just like monogamous, like we the only ones. And then you like, yo, let's do it. I'm like,
Let's spend a night bag.
I'm telling you, if you wait to have sex, that relationship gonna last a lot longer.
Yeah.
Niggas be fucking shit up by having sex too fast. Expectations come with that shit.
I fuck myself up having sex too early.
Yeah. That's real.
Cause I'll be like, so what now?
I'm
You
not
got
gonna
nothing
lie.
to look forward to.
If you fuck me
Like,
fast
why
as
not?
hell, I'm not gonna give a fuck about you like that. To be honest, you just gonna be another player on my team. That's
so
about
crazy.
it.
That's real shit, though.
I'm just being honest.
It is, but
Call me toxic if you may, but you just gonna be a player on my team, and I'm gonna hit you up when I want to be bothered with you, and when I don't, then you're not gonna hear from me. That's about it.
That's what come with a woman making it so fucking easy. Like, it's cool, you feel me? It's some women that have a large amount of self-respect that will fuck a real nigga in a short amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just up to the man to be able to, you feel me, pick apart, you feel me, is she solid or is she just on go mode type shit. Like, you know.
Oh,
type
you
of
do.
women, like, oh, y'all got that bond where it's, oh yeah,
It's just a
y'all
vibe
intertwined
outside.
and it's a fucking vibe.
I didn't see how you talk to other niggas. They not doing what I did.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
and it's a lot of it is being honest with yourself to be honest with them. Because if you know, like for me, if I have sex the first night, I might look at you different. I might not text you back within the next few days. So with knowing that, I'm not going to put it out there that I want to date you. You feel me? I don't have to specifically tell you if we fuck first night, I'm not going to talk to you. But I'm just let it be known like, okay, I'm not really looking for anything. Because if you feel like that in your mind, then you know you're not really looking for anything like anything super serious. So you let that be known.
In my younger days, I had a girl tell me like, we can't have sex because I like you too much, and I want to like you, so you're not going to say. I respect it. I respect that.
I've told you about like when I talk to girls, if I've been talking to them for a while, I'll be like, bro, I haven't had sex with them. Like and usually it ends up going left. It just flames out. Nothing happens. I never get there, but yeah. All right, so how do you guys manage balancing the space between you and your significant other in a relationship? Like, are you like, I need to be, not need, but I'd rather be around you like all the time, or you're like, nah, I need like a couple of days where I'm just like to myself, or like give me like a few hours where I'm not with you. Give me some free time, alone time type.
I mean, personally, I feel like you need to have that space just so you can know that you still on your shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you with your significant other all the time, that means y'all don't really have lives for yourselves. Y'all not really trying to level up as individuals. I understand, like, growing as a couple, but that'll come. I mean, y'all gonna spend time together regardless. But as far as spending every day together, that's low-key tough. It's just too much.
I can't do that shit. I mean, for me, I don't too much have that problem right now because of the woman I'm dealing with. And like I said,
I was going to say, you guys have distance between each other, so you can't be with each other all the time.
You know, they say distance makes the heart grow fonder and all that good shit. But it's like, even still, I could tell, like, if me and my woman live together, I would need to develop that motherfucking boundary where it's like, okay, you need to go do this shit. Whether it's go to work or go do whatever you need to do with your girls and kick it with them while I sit here and sip this motherfucking tea and read a book and soak up some more ism. You feel me? Like, I need that type of shit for myself, because if I don't, you know, we gonna start clashing and butting heads just because we around each other so frequently. That's natural. Like, you even do that shit with your homeboys. Like, especially like being in college and shit, y'all kick it every day. Y'all around each other every day. Then y'all fuck around and clash over some little silly shit. You feel me? That didn't even have to be what it was. But, you know, I feel like maintaining that, you know, that proper distance is key. Because you also got to make sure that your woman is, you know, embraced and she feel like she loved. You also got to reassure her that she cool. But you also got to be a man for yourself and handle your shit and be away from her. You feel me?
Yeah. The thing that I always ran into is like, the whole reason I like a girl, she'll stop doing that's when she liked me too much. Like, I liked you because you was on your shit by yourself. You was on some like boss type shit, and now like you so caught up in hanging out with me like that. It don't even seem like you care about that no more. I feel like I care about it more than you. And it's like, give me a chance to miss you. Like,
that's real.
Type shit.
You always here. I can't miss you. Like, shit. Like, I've had girls be like, they'll literally leave my crib and then come, and like, when they get to their crib, they're like, I miss you. And I'm just like, that's impossible. Like, you don't miss me. You don't. You just don't.
So you just thought that was cute.
Yeah, that's impossible, because I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I miss you back, because I don't. I'm glad you're going. Actually, you was here all day. I need to take a deep breath real quick. And like, I'm just not even, I'm like a person that like, that's an introvert anyway. So like, I definitely need time to just like think and like do, even if I don't do shit, like just to be in my own space. So that's like a issue I find a lot in like relationships with females, is that a lot of them don't understand that. And like, I'm the type of dude too, like, it's not even just you being around me. Like, I don't want to talk to you like at all. Like, just give me a day where we do not converse. Cause like, I do not go females calling me all day, trying to like no, just let me live. How, if you call me 5 times a day, what are we gonna have to talk about when I see you? Right. I just want to know, because you're not doing that much. So
yeah,
shit.
One spot I don't agree with you on, just for like, that's you. Just for me, I don't want the day where we just don't talk, not on the phone, but like, I'd rather be like, I'm cool with us not texting 24/7.
That's
I'm
what I
not
mean.
talking 24. Like
I don't mean
if
like not talk all day, but
Okay.
maybe like
if
in
I
the
text
morning
you,
and then
you
at
got
night when
something
your
to
day's
do.
over. Yeah.
Like we get text talk when we can, but it's
Yeah.
like I still want to like know you're alive and stuff.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, for sure.
But I will say this: the past weekend, I have 100% understood that I do not want to be with a girl like all day, every day, because I had experience where a girl stays with me, and by like hour 8, hour like 6, I'm like, dog, you're annoying me. And they ain't even doing nothing.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I definitely just need some time to myself. Like maybe more time to themselves than other people. But I definitely need like this time where I'm just alone I might not even be doing it. I might just be sitting here on YouTube. Like a girl was here and we were just together all the time. And I think I came out to turn on the dishwasher. And I just came out here and just sat down and I laid down and I was just on YouTube. She popped around the corner. She was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, I'm letting the dishwasher run. So I was like, cause I didn't want to be like, I just need to be, I didn't think she was going to pop over. So she caught me off guard. If I heard her footsteps, I was like, okay, let's just say I just need some alone time.
Right.
But that's really what it was. I just needed to be alone. Like, cause I'm so used to being alone. Like I'm cool with like not, like I can be on my own for like a week or so,
Right.
and just find like enjoyment in that.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely like I don't need you to be 100% clingy, but at the same time, I'm kind of a pretty affectionate, like touchy feely person. So I like hanging out a lot, but like you said, give me time to miss you.
It's
So
really
like,
weird. I'm the exact same, bro. Like physical touch is my number one love language, and then like quality time is my second. So it don't even really make sense, but it's really confusing. It's toxic as fuck, but it is what it is right now.
But
it makes sense when you feel it. Like,
yeah, because when
you've been through it,
the quality time is not quantity time at the same time.
Fact.
So it's like I don't have to chill with you every day, but when we chill, I want you to know that it's special. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean that makes sense.
Yeah, because I remember my sophomore year, I had a girlfriend, and we would just be like, she lived in Columbus, I was up here, and we would be on FaceTime. This was going towards the end of the relationship. But we would be on the phone on FaceTime all day, not saying shit. Like literally no words were said in like the past hour. And it's just like, what are you doing? Nothing. Like, oh. Okay. And we just sitting there, and then we ended up breaking up. But it was just like, it was like it was just like, okay, I'll call her now because I need to, not because I need to, but it's like it's just the routine I was set, and it's like didn't really look forward to seeing you or hearing from you, because it was just something that, and given she wasn't really doing much. She was kind of in like a darker time of her life, so I knew what she was going to be doing when I called. She was going to be inside, not drinking coffee for breakfast or something. You know what I mean? It wasn't going to be anything like special.
She just had the coffee.
But I would be on her about that. Like, yo, you got to eat something. Like, why aren't you eating? But she was like going through depression and shit, which I learned like a whole like summer and a half later. But like, it kind of hurt, but. There was a lot of shit that she told me, like, after we finished dating, that was going on while we were dating. I was like, fuck.
Like, damn.
Bro.
But that's one thing that I always say is that communication is key when you're in a relationship. And if you can't communicate that with me, then there's no reason for us to be in that relationship.
Yeah, because, like, we didn't, like, because if she would have just told me, like, I'm going through some shit, I would have understood why we would just be on the phone not saying shit.
Exactly.
I wouldn't be on your ass about, why the fuck you drinking coffee again? Like,
she just wanted to feel like somebody was there for her.
But it's like, I would understand, I'm like, okay. But I didn't know that. So, of course, she didn't hold it against me. Yeah. But it was like, I wouldn't have just thought, like, I just need to break up with her. Yeah. Because we don't talk about shit.
Yeah, it's just like, that's something that I stress with anybody that I talk to. It's just like, you don't have to tell me everything that's going on with you. Yeah. But the conversation of, I got something going on, and I'm not lashing out on you, but I just need my time, and I need my peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's important. Because if you can't have that conversation, y'all not gonna last at all.
Yeah.
Facts.
You can't even maintain a conversation about space.
Yeah.
How y'all expect to have a conversation about growing together?
Yeah.
It's and given we were both pretty young. I was a sophomore, so I was
Yeah.
only like 18. So and that was only my second true girlfriend I ever had. So I was like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was just like, she ain't talking to me. I'm about to. Guess I'm supposed to break up with you. You know, this girlfriend's broken. I gotta get a new one.
Type shit.
Let me hop on Tinder and see what's out there. You ever been on Tinder, RJ?
I have, yeah. I met somebody that was real cool off Tinder one
I've
time.
met a lot of cool people.
Yeah,
on
she
Tinder,
was actually a vibe, and like we didn't have a lot of time to kick it with each other, but like it was still cool. I wouldn't be embarrassed to say it either. So
Yeah, I might.
I
If my grandma asked me, where'd you meet her?
I met her at school for sure.
Yeah.
I met her at school.
That's what I said. We was at
I met her on social media.
Man,
yeah, mutual friends.
me,
What friends? Todd.
Yeah,
You know Todd.
I'm different with that shit though. Like I don't give a damn. How I met her is how I met her. Like my mom used to ask me like, "Oh, how you meet her? How you meet so and so?" Tinder. What the hell you doing on Tinder? You ain't lonely? Hey, this the thing. This the vibe.
I'm bored. I'm not lonely, but I'm bored.
Like, you feel me? Niggas
It's 2 a.m. Let me get on here and start swiping.
Swipe. Ooh, super like ping.
Especially
Yes.
Especially in a pandemic like this. In a pandemic like this, when nobody really on campus, I'm not even on campus, so it's like
Man.
I'm not
Can't
about
see
to-
shit.
I don't know what the fuck going on.
Exactly.
There's a whole lot of coveted bad. Yeah.
Man, a whole new batch of freshmen, and I couldn't even
Okay.
partake.
Nigga said, I've been waiting 4 years to get to this
Man,
point.
to
Couldn't
pull this
even
senior card. Like I know you in that
Let
dorm.
me show you around.
Come stay in the apartment. I know you need a break from your
Yeah, we got air conditioning in here.
On me.
Yeah.
You could pick off a Chrysler baddie. Wait.
Over there, you got to trick off your status.
Can't even pop it to the sundial no more.
On me. Man.
Nah, that was a vibe. You always seen something, and then they'd be coming out in they little, you feel me? They chill clothes, booty
I'm
shorts. all
not
that
even
type of
hip
shit.
to what y'all talking about. Somebody
So
got
the Chrysler was we all stayed in Chrysler, which is the dorm. They
People
got,
thought I
like, 4
stayed in
different
Chrysler.
shits.
I stayed in
You
Mac.
didn't stay in
I stayed
Chrysler.
in
He was
Mac,
over
but
there
I
all the
was
fucking time.
every day.
But
Every day. There
so
was no vibe
upstairs is this like dining area called the Sundial, and you got different types of eatery, and then it's like a lounge area.
So like a
It's
buffet
like a
of
grocery
women.
store. I wouldn't call it now. Yes, but it's definitely a lot of women.
I'm
Definitely a lot of women.
women.
Now the quality
Yeah. Because it's
it
like
trickles.
freshman year when you was in the sundial, the ratio of like cold to was like probably 7-3.
Okay.
But you a freshman, so you might pick off on that. You cool with her,
But
you might grab a 7.
you go into sophomore year, motherfuckers don't be in that motherfucker no more at all. It was just like, there's more hands than anybody.
I feel like our freshman year was like the last good BG
peak.
year.
It was peak.
Because I know people. I've heard like stories like how like before that BG was super lit, but like I feel like once we became sophomore, shit just kind of died out. But because like freshman year, it was a lot of shit going on freshman year.
Yeah, I kind of ruined my college experience freshman year. It was a whole lot of shit going on. I slid on so many females, bro. I blacklisted the fuck out of myself.
Man.
And that's something I had to grow out of shit like that. Like you remember them days. I slide on anything moving.
And
It
like,
didn't fucking matter.
I always been the low key nigga. Like no girl really knows like who I ever talk to. No nigga knows who I talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll see somebody talking, I'm like, oh, like that's funny. Like
Yeah,
me too.
That's happened to me, but like it's been like not like low key. It's just been I forgot because you like you said I used to be a demon, So it's been days where I walk into class first day. Yeah, this will be the seating arrangements. Malik, so and so, Todd, Jessica, like so and so. Ooh. I don't know. We might have fucked, but we definitely hung out. You know what I mean? And you about to be sitting next, ooh. And then you get through the semester, you get a couple weeks, and you get a little drought. You might wonder if she still fuck with me. You feel me?
Niggas always gotta shoot that out. Let me see if I still got it real quick. I don't even fuck with you like that, but let me just work out real quick.
Let me see what I can conjure up. Let's see what kind of magic I can make. But yeah, once you get in the pattern of like shooting a lot of shots, it's hard to get out.
I'm not gonna lie. I've never been the nigga that shoots a lot of shots, but I've been that nigga that I'm like, let me just make sure I can still get in my bag real quick. Like, I'm picking you out. All right, in about 2 days when you post something on that story, I can swipe up on. I'm gonna be in there.
Type shit. I feel that.
Most definitely.
I definitely feel that.
And it took for me to learn, like, you feel me? Your mouthpiece is 50% of the fucking battle.
That shit is
like,
80% of the battle.
Well, that too. Like, I'm one of them dudes. I'm not gonna try and find you on social media. If I have the opportunity to talk to you in person, I'm gonna try and knock your ass. So you feel me? I'm gonna run up to you, say my little blase. It ain't gonna be no game, no lies. You feel me? I'm trying to get to know you. You look like somebody that need to get to know me. I'm gonna pop my shit. If I get the number, I get the number. If I don't, take it to the stars. If I get the number, then hey, that's just, I advanced the stage too. But I had to learn,
Oh, you was shooting the shots in person.
Yeah, you remember you
yeah, I do. That
Oaks
popped
was
up.
the Oaks.
What would you say? What would you say is my, like, I would say, like, or what would you say is your thing, like, in a group of people? Because I say I'm the nigga that walks in, I look at everybody, I chill with niggas in the corner, and then a girl will be like, what's that? And then somebody will come over, or I might walk by once I see her. After a while, I might walk over and be like, what's your name? Blah, 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 whatever. But I've never been I've never been that forward, that direct.
No, I'll say it's been different stages. Like, of course, like when I was younger, I didn't have much confidence at all. So I go to a party, I'm just going there to chill, kick with my guys. If I see a girl, I'm like, ooh. Whole night, I'm gonna just be thinking, like, should I go over there or not? And then
The party
last call, I'm like, fuck, oh well, guess I didn't shoot. You feel me? But and then a little bit goes, I get a little more confidence. I was just like, okay, let me just keep glancing over, see if she ever look at me. She did. Okay, let me give it like 5 minutes. Slide over there. Usually that's when I started drinking. That's when that shit started.
What is mine? I'm saying, what is mine? Like, what would you say?
I don't know. I've never been out at a public setting like that.
You were at a public setting with me plenty of times.
When?
At your party. That's one public setting.
Well, I mean, I wasn't. I was there in physical, but my brain wasn't there.
I definitely peeped. You was more out of the way, but if somebody invoked in a conversation, you weren't afraid to engage in that conversation. Yeah. So it was just like
retweet.
Yeah, you wasn't really forcing nothing, but you was still making your presence known in the party just from being around talking to people. But I wouldn't say that you go out of your way. I got a problem with people and everything in a party, especially that party, because I was hella sober. So that's why I was just like, I'm over here smoking, rolling blunts and shit, and then I'm just trying to make sure everybody's straight. So I just gotta peep everything. But
your thing, I'm gonna tell you what yours was. Yours was you was rolling up over there, and girls was looking at you, and you was mind your business. So therefore, I feel like a whole bunch of girls might have hit up this nigga and be like, "Who was the dude in the do-rag at the party?" They knew I
would, like, it was a nigga with a do-rag. I was talking about him. They knew not to ask me. I wasn't. My eyes weren't working.
I'm just saying, like, he would be the nigga that a girl, she might be intimidated to come up to because he mind his business, but later on, she gonna try to find who this nigga is. Like,
I'll be chilling.
Yeah, I did a whole bunch of soul searching on myself, like, and I looked back at some past Snap posts from like freshman year and shit. And I looked at myself and I was like, if I was a woman, I wouldn't talk to me either. Like, you're ugly as fuck. Like, you didn't have none of the ism that you got today. Your hair was short as fuck. Your skin was oily. You was not it. You were not him. But like, I grew, even still back then, I had that confidence. Like, I felt like I could have, you feel me, pop my shit at any female.
Yeah, that's all.
Just because I had that spirit. I've always had that spirit, But one thing I learned
is, bitches too, bro.
Yeah, they get more than most. They get more than most.
Yeah, one thing I learned though,
you get your confidence up. You can do anything.
You cannot be that dude that slides on every woman, because women they want a nigga that's unavailable for real. They feel like
that's why I be in fucked up situations.
Yeah, right, bro. Like it fucked me up, and I blacklisted myself. I do shit like I slide on one woman at the motherfucking Sundial one day. Or the Oaks.
The Oaks is a dining hall.
I would.
Regular, more traditional.
Yeah, I slide on one female that day. Then I'd be like, all right, shit, I struck out with her. Boom, I got her snap dog. Let me see if I can, you feel me, work my move, get the craft in my snare and shit to track the bitch. But, you know,
So
some Native American hunting shit. But then the next day, I slide on another female. Then that shit strike out. Then we'll be in the sundial again. I'll see these females both best fucking friends. I'll be like, oh yeah, they talking about me. I fucked up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shit like that. That's the type of shit that happened to me. That's why, like, you feel me? My whole, you know, experience on college and, you know, dating and shit, it was fucked up. But I just learned recently from a female friend, and, you know, me and her cool or whatever. She still hit me up from time to time to check on me, make sure I'm cool. We just recently got cool, but she told me the reason why she wasn't, you know, trying to talk to me for real or even engage in conversation like that was because females were saying I was a nigga to stay away from.
Oh.
And it's like, bitch, I'm not sexually aggressive. I ain't never sexually assaulted a woman, did nothing out of fucking pocket at all.
You just look
I just
aggressive.
pop my shit. Hey, I like you. I want you. We can do this the easy way. We can do this the hard way.
See, that's why they said to stay away from it. The hard way. They was scared of the hard way.
But nah, that's you know, it's all jokes and shit. It's all fun. But nah, that's real shit though. That's the shit I was on.
Yeah, I definitely feel like you just threw the lob up for me right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and dunk it down. What are some of y'all women to stay away from? Like they said, Sushii was a nigga to stay away from. We talked about the guys to stay away from for Baller Alert. So we gonna make up our own. Y'all wanna go for? We gonna start off at. We gonna try to think of 3 women that y'all got us. We don't got names for them right now. We gonna give y'all the descriptions though.
I'm gonna start it off.
Of women to stay away from.
The girl that just got out of a long relationship. You
The
gonna
rebound.
You gonna have to deal with her past nigga, whatever he traumatized her with. She gonna bring that into your shit too, nigga. You gonna be paying for a lot of shit you're not doing. That shit gonna be stressful. No pussy is worth that.
Especially
at all.
when you're not even trying to get involved in that situation.
Your mental health will be. And then you gotta worry about another nigga that maybe still wants her trying to talk to you. Like, I don't even want your girl like that, nigga. You can have her. We're just cool, but
type shit.
Yeah,
so
that's slow.
The girl who just got out of a long-term relationship
so.
and is making it known that she just got out of a long-term relationship, like always posting on social media. They'll ask you to hang out. If they,
I'm gonna tell you, I used to be the worst type of nigga. That girl is who I used to. What happened? Like, let me hear what he did.
Yeah, bro. Girls try to talk to me about guys, and I'll be like, look.
Damn, like, that's crazy. You want to come over here so we can talk about it? Like, well, that is crazy. Like, you don't even deserve that. Like, you gotta care about yourself more. Like, you deserve so much better. You're a queen. That is not a king. I was the worst type of nigga, bro. Set myself up to get murdered. My heart would be falling out my chest, nigga. Like, damn, she got back with that nigga that she talked shit about.
Look,
hurt.
If a girl ever tells you
to myself,
if a girl ever starts talking to you about a guy, she don't even gotta fuck him. If she talks to you about a guy that she has talked to, has dated, and wants to come to you for closure, she going to that nigga for real closure.
Oh, God.
So I said
during the day he the closure to end her.
Yeah, he the closer. He come in Mariano Rivera, come in and seal the deal. You was just the relief pitcher. You feel me?
Oh, God.
But I'm like not even trying to like get with a girl. They've tried to tell me about like a guy, and I'll be like, yo, like I don't really want you to vent to me about. Not even off of me, just like trying to stay out of the friend zone or anything. Just like I'm not really trying to hear about your problems with him.
Because you obviously still thinking about him. So
not even that. Like even girls that I'm just cool with. But it's like I don't really want to hear about your problems with him. Like I feel like that's what you got girlfriends for. If you want to come to me, ask me like, yo, he's saying this or he's been acting like this. What should I make of that? Then if I was trying to fuck you, then I would completely close that door if I want to help you. If I like you like that. But if I don't like you like that, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, you should leave him. But break up with him. He's done. Block him on everything. Nah. But like, you know, just like come to me for a guy's opinion, but don't come to me just to vent. You feel me? Because I don't really care. Not I don't care, but I don't want to hear it.
No, I don't care. I don't know you. I don't care. I don't know you like that.
But definitely girls coming out. Because there's been this one girl who we had we had done activities before, you know.
Y'all built blocks together?
A couple times.
Okay.
We played Jenga a couple times, you know.
Okay.
But I was talking to her, and I think we hang out. We play some Jenga.
Okay.
And then the next night, I believe, or like a couple nights later, maybe, she was on her Finsta like crying about like some dude. And that didn't really hurt me. I wasn't really trying to get to know her, but she was like, I just wanna
Niggas are
I just
so
wish I was
slimy.
with I wish I had so and so back, and I was like, and really, I was just like, I don't belong on your Finsta. I'm gonna go ahead and remove myself. You know, I don't know if
That
I'll say over
right there brings me
like-
to my who you should stay away from.
Hey,
Stay away from the woman that puts all her fucking business on
facts.
social media. Because
Yes, sir.
the minute y'all go through some shit, and it don't matter how heavy y'all rocking together.
I'm single.
The minute y'all go through some shit,
Nah.
and she posted on the gram, I don't give a fuck. She is feeding the hope for the niggas that's in the
God.
inbox.
Before we
Nah,
get
I need
into
it about to come.
before we get
God.
into that, I will tell y'all, I got the cheeks, but finding out I was a rebound, that shit kind of hurt a little bit. That shit hurt your pride sometimes. Like, damn. Like, I was kind of like, damn.
I thought I was in there.
Not even that. I thought she
liked me.
I mean,
I was
not
into
really.
her too.
But it was just like, I could have went without knowing that. You feel me? I was like, damn, I was an object.
Oh god.
She's not gonna reply to me, so let me just.
She was thinking about a whole nother nigga.
Yeah,
I know.
that shit
Yeah,
right there is so big though, because it's like the minute you run to social media and tell our business and what the fuck we got going on, that's how I know you will run to another nigga. I don't care what you say, you're seeking some, you feel me, consolement, some type of
You can
outside
emotionally
attention.
cheat.
You feel me? You can emotionally cheat. That's some real shit.
Because
And
niggas are on the prowl.
Oh, God.
As a nigga who used to be on the prowl, seeing some nigga, I know what your header was.
yeah,
You feel me? I know he was in your Twitter bio. When I checked that shit, oh, he's not
He
there.
gone?
Oh, the picture's archived?
The picture's different.
my
He's gone.
my mom even laced me with the
Go on the
game
court,
when I
let's
was
see it.
young. She laced me. She told me, she was like, watch out for that shit, because another shoulder to cry on is another dick to ride on.
100%.
So that's some real shit. Like, stay away from them type of women. Like, it's cool, you know, women are gonna be women. They're gonna seek attention through, it doesn't fucking matter, whether it's through how they dress, whether, you feel me, what they doing amongst peers and all type of shit. Women are attention seeking beings, naturally.
Yeah.
That's them. They want to feel desired. You get what I'm saying? Through everything.
Yeah.
That's cool and all. But I don't need to fucking know you just saved 15% on your car insurance by switching to Geico. Nor do I need to know that you and your nigga is fighting right now. Because if I'm single and I want you,
What happened?
I'm
What
tying
happened?
my
Oh,
motherfucking
yeah.
kamikaze flag around my fucking head.
Man.
I'm about to... I'm about to zero your
Suicide
shit.
bomber.
Oh God, I'm crashing the
down.
whole fucking shit.
Nah, but it's like, or the girls who like ask you to post them on on your social media.
Well, I ain't never had that. I would look at her crazy.
Or like who ask you why am I not on your social media? You feel me?
Oh, I ain't never been that
Like,
deep,
why don't
though,
you
so
talk,
yeah,
like-
that makes sense.
Like it's kind of like because why do you feel like you
Like,
need
why?
to be?
Yeah,
You know,
why?
like, is there some? Yeah,
I'm
it's like-
a picture shit.
I
A
just-
whole bunch of niggas gonna follow you. That's exactly gonna happen.
Exactly.
Because that's what I be
It's
doing.
like because you know how
Oh, they gonna break up in a week anyway.
because you know how
really be, though.
you seen a couple posts and you see he tagged her. You're like, ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah, but if I'm following a nigga, I probably don't really want his girl like that because I'm probably like, all right,
You probably know.
yeah. Like, I'm not gonna try to
I
take
follow
it.
some niggas I'm not that cool with that
Right.
I wouldn't bat an eye.
But yeah, but it's like, but I definitely notice when you don't tag her. It's like, huh?
No,
They gonna go on the
stay with
scavenger
Secure.
hunt.
Let me go to your following. Let me see if I can
Let me see if the profile picture
be
line
squinting
up.
hard.
Like, that small
That's her.
ass circle.
Is that her?
No, but I hate the girls that don't be tagging their bad friends in the picture.
That's
selfish.
Facts.
Very
Selfish
selfish.
ass.
Nah, I have a thing from that because just recently, I was on Tinder, and it might have been a couple weeks ago. It was a girl. I think she had two.
friends.
Yeah, I think she had two pictures on her profile, and one was a picture of 4 girls, and one was like a picture with just her. The first one was the picture. It might have been 3. It might have been the second one was a picture with 4 girls. So I was like, that girl kind of. I know that's not her, but she kind of bad. So I think I might have liked her, but I think her Instagram was in her bio. So I went and followed her on Instagram. She followed me back.
It went on the goose hunt.
Yeah, I was like, yo, I found the picture on the Instagram. So like, that's definitely her. I was like, yo, your friend in this picture, second from the right, she's real cute. You know what I mean? Could you like ask her if I can get her Instagram? She's like, yeah, I'll definitely ask her. I don't think she'll mind. Never said anything. I was like, this is you, Sony.
Hey, you wanna hear the secret? You got if she tagged in the picture and
she wasn't.
No, listen. If she's not tagged in the picture, go through the likes. She liked that picture.
Bro, I wasn't even trying to
She
do it. I
liked
was
that
tired,
picture.
but
Or the comments.
bro, it was only one comment. The girl had like 80 followers. Again, I could have just went through but I was like, this picture was like from 2019.
Yeah, you ain't
2018.
Yeah,
I did it. Because if I wasn't on the celibacy journey, I would have fully committed.
Nigga,
but I was like, it ain't even worth it.
I'm ashamed to say it, but I ain't going through 1,000 of them hoes one time.
No, I
looking for
wasn't
somebody.
like that.
I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna find her.
Don't let me find her first name. Don't let me find her first. Don't let me know the first couple letters. I will.
Oh God,
that slims it down. Slim it down a little bit. You feel me? That search was magical.
Stay the fuck away from these alpha women. We all know an alpha woman. Mm-hmm. We all know that shit.
Explain her.
You friends with one.
The woman that wants to assert herself at all fucking times and don't know how to play her role in a relationship. You know, like
she's not an alpha
woman. Every man wants a submissive woman. You feel me? But here's the thing. This is what these niggas gotta learn. You have to be a man in order for a woman to submit to you.
Yeah.
She has to be comfortable with surrendering all that fucking power to you.
Definitely.
You can't fuck that up.
Yeah.
But you got them stubborn females that feel like they just gotta have a hand in everything. They won't let the man lead. And you peep that shit by how they, talk talk shit to they dude and try and shit on him and all type of shit. Stay away from that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody done did something to her that and fucked her up entirely. Mm-hmm. Like, it's over.
She needed a soul search.
You ever experienced anyone like that?
I done experienced a few people like that, but it's like, at the end of the day, it's not that it necessarily, like, the fact that she was goal driven is what kept me attracted. You feel what I'm saying? Like, as long as I know that you about your shit, I don't have a problem with you trying to lead your own life. You feel what I'm saying? But like, I was never really fully committed to them, so it didn't really matter to me. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I didn't deal with a bunch of toxic women in my life. I ain't even gonna lie. And it comes with how passionate they really are about whatever the fuck they want to talk about or whatever they believe in. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing that I will say is that women are passionate beings first. Mm-hmm. So whatever they're passionate about, they're gonna feel wholeheartedly that is right. Mm-hmm. So if they feel passionate about a certain topic and y'all are in an argument, she gonna be stubborn. She gonna be hard headed, and that's just natural.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you can't if you're not like anywhere near like an alpha type of guy, don't even try to be with a girl like that, because you gonna be it's two type of guys that women see. Women see guys that they want to have kids with, and guys that they could see as a father. You feel me? Don't be the father. You feel me? You can be you can be both. But if you're gonna choose one, depending on if you like being the stepdad role, you can be just, he'd be a good dad to my kids, or I want him to put the kids in me. Yes. Are you implanting the kids, or are you taking care of them? You feel me? So, and it's like if she just be,
I feel like every nigga thinks they're an alpha male though, so that's the issue there.
See, but the ones who think they're an alpha male and don't and put it out there and tell niggas and try to prove, they probably aren't.
Alphas, no alphas. Like, that's just like women can look at you head to fucking toe from the time you hit the door and determine what kind of nigga you are. Whether
Yeah.
you alpha male or beta male, they
It's all
sense
about how
it.
you carry
It's the
yourself.
Yeah.
word.
And I'm not ashamed to say, like, I've definitely had, like, a long, like, most of my life has been, like, primarily, like, beta tendencies. I was, like, standoffish, not super confident and stuff like that. And being an alpha isn't, like, just walking
Sticking
around,
your
like,
chest out.
just on edge. It's just, like, or trying to be the toughest dude in the shits. It's just having a confidence about yourself where people know, like, okay, he's about, like, you're not really
He's
just gonna fuck
self-driven.
with him.
You gotta
Yeah.
prove shit to nobody.
Yeah, just you confident in yourself. You feel me?
Like, if you feel like you can beat a nigga ass, hey, you ain't got to do all the
That
barking.
definitely
and
brings a
everything.
lot.
You can
Learning how to-
goddamn-
Because I had never been in a fight. If you learn how to fight, that's a different confidence altogether. If you just learn a little bit of shit that you don't even gotta learn how to just knock niggas out. I'm not asking you to be fucking Mike Tyson.
Learning how to defend yourself.
Yeah, just learn a little bit of shit. Get hit once.
Speaking of hit, furthermore to, piggyback off of that shit, if you don't have the mental capacity or if you're not at that level mentally altogether to deal with women like that have the motherfucking alpha tendencies, you gonna damn near feel like you want to put your hands on them. Then that's a beta male thing. I don't feel like I gotta put my hands on no woman because I can whoop a woman with my words. Words are fucking powerful when it comes to women,
You
especially.
can whoop her with silence.
Like that too. But it's just like
It-
if you feel like you gotta whoop her any way it go, whether you put your hands on her or whether you do the shit verbally, that's not the woman you need, bro.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. Like you
That's
gotta
that and a lot of
lean the fuck off.
like, yeah, the sex might be amazing, but
What else do y'all vibe on?
yeah, you aggravated for 20 hours. You sleep mad for dealing with her. You feel me? So you can't even get a good night's sleep.
Stay away from the serial dater. Not like the girl that all right, she can kick it with niggas, but stay away from the girl that got another nigga posting on her IG every week, please.
Mm-hmm.
A girl that keep going back to her ex. That
Mhm.
you're not gonna enjoy yourself.
She not stable.
Not at all. She has issues.
Yeah,
you don't want to take on those issues. I promise you.
Yeah, she's not stable. You don't want that shit. Yeah, no.
She's seeking something she cannot find. She's not finding it in you either.
And she
That
ain't
she can
gonna
only find it in herself.
She's not gonna find it unless she dive into herself. I agree. Yeah. Stay away from the female that if you shot her a text and she don't respond, but you see she posted some shit on social media, stay away
No,
from
listen
that
to
bitch.
this, because that didn't just happen to me, but not that verbatim. But so, the shorty who was sitting on my lap at the party. So, she's pretty. She's a boring person. Like, you're cute. You look really good, but you weren't very interesting.
She does look good.
She looks very well, but anyway, I'm gonna just keep telling the story until I hear word. But I had texted her one day. One day I was just like, "Yo, what's up?" I had texted her one day just like, "Yo, what's up?" And she didn't reply, so I was like, "All right." I'm followed on Instagram. Kept it pushing. So other night.
Wait, hold up. Off the first no text back, you unfollowing?
Yeah. For the whole day? I just said, what's up?
I'm just asking.
And then I see you post?
I'm just asking.
Like, I see you post?
I'm
Like,
I didn't say I wouldn't do it. I just asked
Yeah.
a question.
Yeah.
What's her
That's
number
the-
say?
No.
Oh, see?
No.
My nigga, yes, sir.
That's the corniest shit to me. Like, you got your phone in your hand, and when you do shit like that, it gives a real solid nigga no choice but to play you.
Yeah. So that, it doesn't sound like I played her yet, but I don't think I really played her. But so fast forward to last night, we were in the party and I'm sitting there. I saw her come in. I figured she was going to come in. I didn't look at her or nothing. I was just kept, enjoying myself with my friends and stuff. So she sits down and her friend comes along. I'm cool with her friend. And she was like, "So you saw her coming in and you ain't say nothing?" I was like, I just laughed and turned the other way. It just kept talking because it was like,
She saw I texted her and didn't say nothing.
exactly. It's like,
what?
what?
Like,
I gotta say
for what?
It's like,
Like-
you can't.
like, part of me, when she said that, it was like my soul was split up. I could A, look up, be like, "What's up?" and continue on. I could B, explain to her like, she ain't say hi to me, so you know, but then that'll bring up, there's something come from that. But, or just, you know, what I did.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. she know why I didn't say hi. Like, she knows why.
Right. Yeah. And I always like, and I was saying shit like this freshman year, even when I wasn't having the best luck with women. Like, I would say shit like, hey, if you don't fucking text me back or snap me back and I seen you posting some shit, don't try and talk to me in person. Don't try and give me no fake ass hug. No that shit. Respect my time as a man. Yeah. If I'm taking the time to show interest and apply a little bit of pressure to get to know your ass and to try to build that bond and shit, respect that shit.
We be on FaceTime, and it wasn't like just the personality was dull. Like I feel like she's cool. Like I feel like don't think she has a dull personality, but from the phone conversations, it wasn't really shit to talk about. Mm-hmm. I'd be like, so how's this going? Oh, it's cool.
Bitch, what happened?
I see you so she posted about some shit, and I was like, I see you was doing that today. Like, how'd that go? Oh, it was good. Like,
how you feel about the girls that say they don't owe you a text back and they can post on social media if they want to? How you feel? I don't have to.
That's what you feel like, but then don't expect shit from me.
No, that's fair. I'm just saying they be saying shit like that.
Exchange, you know,
say that shit,
that's 100% true. She does not owe me a text back. But once I don't get it and I see you most likely saw it. It's all right. You got a day. You got a day to text me.
I see where I stand. So why should I? Press to talk to you?
It's like after that, I'm not gonna go out of my way to talk to you. If you talk to me, then I'll see how I'm feeling. Mm-hmm. But even then, it's gonna be like, all right, I know how it, you know.
Yeah. And then like when we had this conversation, some women may take this as, oh, y'all just butt her. No, we know how we are as men. Like y'all got shit that trigger y'all and piss y'all off. Yeah. But y'all communicate that shit to us. But when we try and do the same thing back and, you know, do it effectively and in a, you know, mellow tone, we fucking butt her.
That's the first thing they like to say is like, oh, you just saw you and get no play. I'm not salty at all.
I was like, if I'm trying to get to know you and you just brushing me off, I'm not salty about it, but it's just like, this is wasted time, wasted energy. Why should I be pressed?
It's just like, why the fuck should I be stressing over you? Like, hey, excuse my French, you know, I do a lot of cussing and shit. But fuck it. What one bitch won't do, another bitch will. Yeah. So if you're not entertaining this conversation, there's gonna be another one probably better than you.
A billion people on Instagram. I'll find another you.
Bro, women outnumber us on this fucking on this planet 3-1. Yeah, you think I give a fuck about you texting me back? You can go be with motherfucking Dingaling and TikTok head or whatever the fuck you want to call them niggas. But hey, it's pimping over here. You goddamn it, hey, you just missed out. The fuck?
And I'm not gonna lie. Right now,
on TikTok prom because I might have hurt me like over the summer. That might have hurt. I used to be on TikTok heavy.
I didn't think of no names and shit. You know, it was just, you know, it was flowing.
The TikTok head. Go ahead, RJ. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. I ain't know. All right. Yeah, but like we're all good looking guys. So when you get in a situation like that, it's like once you know, like all right, I can get another girl. I can talk to another girl.
Like, nigga, I am him. Like,
exactly. Once you start learning that once you realize you the shit, then it only needs you. You're the only one who needs to think you the shit for you to feel like you the shit. Yeah. You the shit. You feel me? You gonna act like that. So one person not texting you back ain't gonna change how you feel. You know?
I'm gonna stay in my lane regardless.
Yeah, and once they text back, then that's your decision. And I tell that people. I tell that to girls a lot too. Girls who come talk to me about something like that, I'll be like, bro, if you said what you had to say, if they come back, say something, then that's up to you on how you want to handle it. Mm-hmm. But you said what you had to say, so if you got something on your mind, say it. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But I don't think maybe he'll get mad. No, just say the shit. Whatever he say, then you handle it like, if you don't like how he reacted, then don't talk to him.
And niggas love when a woman is bold. Yeah. And expresses her mind. Because when you deal with somebody who doesn't know how to articulate themselves about how they're feeling, or just doesn't know how to converse, it turns you off.
Oh, definitely.
So it's just like, shit, if you can communicate what the fuck you got a problem with, then shit can be so smooth. But they don't realize it.
If you don't say it, nah, I'm thinking the shit, okay, I keep doing it. You keep getting mad. I'm like, why is she mad?
Why is she got an attitude all the time?
Yeah. Oh, God. It's like, because you wearing them goofy ass socks. It's like, okay, my bad. I won't wear the socks no more. You know? If that's what's pissing you off, I might get mad. I might be like,
damn,
why don't you like the socks? You know? But at the end of the day, we talk about it. I'm like, okay, it's because I got a hole in the bitch. You know what I mean? I understand. My toe poking out all the damn time.
I did some reading recently. I just finished a book called, I want to say it's called The Way of the Superior Man. And it went into like a whole chapter in which it discussed like women getting mad at shit. And what the book implied, you know, and what the author was saying was pretty much when women get on shit like that, like say for instance with the whole sock thing, what they're complaining about is just the fucking tip of the iceberg. It's really something deeper that's irritating the fuck out of them that they just don't know how to get off, or they want to see if you catch on to it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they even put it in perspective. Like, you could be a bum ass dude, no job, nothing going in the crib. You feel me? You playing video games all day. She'll come in and get on your ass because you didn't do something simple, like, you feel me?
You always got the damn light on over here.
Yeah, you always got the light on, like shit like that.
So you here all day, can't turn the fucking light off. That was a little,
they
you here all day was a little.
She's not complaining about the light at all. That's not even what the fuck matters. She's complaining about, you feel me, your capacity as a man to get up and do whatever the fuck you need to do to better your living situation and to lead her. Mm-hmm. So, you know, they tapped into some shit and put some shit in perspective. So that's why, like, when my woman complain about little subtle shit, I'll be like, what's really going on?
Yeah, what's really bothering you?
Like, you got mad at me because I wore house shoes to the fucking grocery store? Like, damn. Like, I just wanted some motherfucking, you feel me? I just wanted some juice.
I mean,
I didn't feel like putting on shoes. Yeah. Fuck, these was $10. I'll buy another pair. If it didn't matter that fucking much.
So I'm tracking in dirt like that, I'll get another pair.
Yeah, but it's usually something deeper. Like, I don't have, like, my woman and learn not to, like, really shit test me. Just because it's not going to turn out good for her. Yeah. Like, I'm going to handle it well, but it's just like, don't fucking test me.
They don't like when you handle it well. They feel
like,
stupid.
Like,
goofy.
They don't like feeling wrong.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah.
They really don't. I don't have, it's an example in my head from something that happened, but I can't think of exactly what it was. But girls definitely hate being wrong. Because it's like, why didn't you do this? I was like, well, because this.
Yeah, don't let you have a reason for some shit. Why you do it? They'd be like,
and then they'd be like, well, that was dumb. And I'm like,
why did it have to? Why is that dumb to you?
Or they be like, the girls. I hate when girls hit you with the good night at like 7:30 p.m.
Cause what?
Good night.
I know you're not going to sleep.
Hey, it's like, Shorty, I was cleaning up. Like, can I clean up?
Just explain to me what your issue is instead of just coming to me with that negative energy.
Because I ain't text you back in 20. Oh, that's enough. Stay away from the girl who gets mad when you don't text her back in a certain amount of time.
Right away.
We too old for that. This is not
high school.
Facts. We got other shit to do. Niggas is trying to manage everything.
Yeah, it's like, I understand the double text, but don't hit me with the good night at 9 p.m. I know you. You stay awake till 5 a.m. every night. You're not going to sleep.
I get it. I get it to an extent though, because like I feel like as men, like we should communicate. All right, like if she got that expectation, communicate. All right, I'm about to go do this. I'm probably not gonna be by my phone for a few hours, so I'll hit you when I get done.
Yeah.
I feel like that's all they be wanting for real.
Yeah, they do. But then you say that, then I'm gonna be, because there was a girl who did that to me in like freshman year, eighth grade, like those ages, and that shit started pissing me off ever since then. So it was just like if a girl does it to me one time, I'll be like, hey, yo, don't do that. Because it's like, it's a lot of things you could have been like, you could have said any word, but good night, that's one that's like, I know you're not going to sleep. It's going to trigger me a little bit. But yeah, it's like, I was just like,
there's no point in being petty.
Yeah. I had to run across the hall.
Talk about it. If you could just talk about it,
And it's like, if you ask me what I was doing, I'm not going to lie to you to make you feel like, to think something better of what I was actually doing. I'm gonna just tell you what I was doing. Because if I lie to you,
2K, I was playing 2K. Exactly. I'm sorry. That's what I was doing.
It's like,
it was intense. I didn't want to pause it.
Yeah. It's like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, if I'm playing, I used to be kind of self-conscious about like telling a girl I play video games. Y'all know me. I play video games all the time. But like, I'd be like, I'm doing something else. I wouldn't say it. Now I'd be like, My bad. I was on FIFA.
Type shit.
Hey.
Every nigga plays. Yes, every nigga plays 2K for a reason, and I'm participating.
Yeah, so don't bother me. I can't talk.
When I get that PS5, I don't really want to hear much.
Because they know by this point they know the vibes. When you answer the phone, they go immediately like that.
You already know what time it is. When they see the headset,
you know.
It's bad.
It's like, yo, what's up?
Facts.
What's up?
Because I can still chop it up with you, but it's like if I'm in a game and you hear me cussing out the game, don't say nothing. Yeah. Like it is what it is.
I'll mute the mic for 5 minutes. Give you a little. How's your day today?
He lied to you guys. No, he will mute the mic the whole game, bro.
That's cap.
No cap, dog.
Not the whole game,
bro.
Have I done that before? Yes, I have done that before, but
not even during playing 1-on-1. We playing rec. This man goes mute the whole game.
I have done it before.
5-on-5. He does not talk. But when I do it, he get on me when I do it.
Oh yeah, because that shit annoying.
So I just started playing with during the shit with the FaceTime on. But yeah, but if you hear me, y'all ever because I get uncomfortable when it's like if it's like someone watching me do something that I usually do like alone. I get a little uncomfortable.
I'm the same way.
So that's why it takes me a while to start the podcast and do the intro. All these eyes.
Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. One time I was making edibles and shit, and my woman had came down to visit me and shit. And I'm in the kitchen water whipping. I'm talking about busting my motherfucking wrist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in there whipping up all that shit. And she coming and standing over my shoulder, got her motherfucking head rested on my shoulder and all that. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Don't you see I'm focused? Like, I don't like that shit. You feel me? Like, when I'm engaged in something, give me my space. Let me work.
Yeah.
Because when I had jobs and shit, I'm an entrepreneur now. Fuck a job. Anywho, when I had jobs and shit, I would hate like having a manager. Oh, you're doing a good job. Keep it up. Get the fuck away from me, bro.
Just say that and keep going.
Like, bro, move the fuck around. Like, I don't need you to monitor what the fuck I'm doing. I'm doing my job effectively. Yeah. You feel me? Like,
that's how they definitely be in retail jobs.
Oh, 100%. Especially if you at the counter.
If you just a store associate, your manager will make that lap 3 times to make sure you're doing whatever the fuck you got to do. And it's just like, man, shit. If I see you again, I'm gonna stop doing whatever the fuck I got to do and start doing it whenever I see you.
That's where it's dope and like jobs like that. If you have a manager who you like, exactly. Right, real cool. So when I worked at Lids, my manager was cool. Like, shit, he'd be in there on his phone because he know we ain't nobody coming in here. We ain't doing shit. So I'd be on my phone doing a little folding thing. I might stop, get on Twitter, go back to folding the clothes or whatever. But at the movie theater, they'll pop in on you cleaning the theater if you talking too loud. Or are you waiting outside of a theater, waiting for the shit to end so you can go in and clean it? They'll be like, you guys are making too much noise at theater 8. I'm like, bitch. You can't hear me. You know how loud these movies are? You can't hear me, dog.
I'm paying no attention to
like, bro, no. But yeah, Shorty, who was just here a couple weekends ago, I was trying to finish out this paper, and she like, cause I told her like I gotta finish.
Pause. Just read what this says. Did we not just talk about this? What am I doing right now?
Huh?
The last messages.
Yeah.
Did we not just talk about when you doing something you don't text back?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She said, "Well, take care." Yeah, so you might have to block her now if we don't the women to stay away from. You gotta stay away from her.
Why when you bring somebody a genuine ass, this is where I have an issue. When you being genuine,
did you read it?
People question how genuine you are.
I have my readers.
Like if you say that you're doing something, or you ask a genuine question, and there's no ill intent behind it, and you explain that, and they still take it sideways, I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Like you might as well. Yeah, I'll probably never talk to you.
You had it made up
block your number.
Yeah, I hate when girls ask you questions with the answer already, like in their head.
Like, oh, you just went talking to me because you was doing this, that. Like, I just told you what the fuck I was doing.
It's like I'm gonna tell it like, or I haven't told them, but I'll tell other people like if they ask me, I'll be like, you probably already have the answer in your head, so. It doesn't even. You can ask that, but you already know what you want to hear.
So. Like, no position. I posted this girl, her basketball picture on my story the other day, right?
Ooh.
And I put a little trophy in a red heart. A girl slid up and said, "Is that your girlfriend?" I was like, no.
She was like, yes.
And she was
it's my
like-
wife. We have 3 kids.
She was like, yes, it is. I was like, all right, you got
Like
it. And
that.
She was
That's so
she
dumb,
was like,
bro.
She was like, you put the red heart. It's like, you got it.
Well, it had to be a different color.
You're right.
Like, bro, what?
She
I can't make this. I'll literally pull up these messages right now.
'cause if it wasn't his girlfriend, he would have put the black heart and the gorilla emoji. That's what she wanted you to put. Like my
Bro, I
slime.
cannot make this shit up, bro. I cannot make this shit up.
Shit like that.
That's sick.
Motherfuckers
Yeah.
be thirsty.
Yeah.
What's another woman to stay away from, RJ?
Just straight toxic, bro. Just the one that feels like they always right. Like, if it don't matter what the situation may be. Like, it could be you like, all right, so say if I said that I tried on your shirt and it was a joke. Because they have the mindset that like you already said that. So I already know you did it. When they automatically just like that's how I said when people are passionate about certain shit, but when it's toxic and when it's negative all the time and you just constantly see that it's a repetitive nature that they trying to just
Make an argument.
exactly. And it's just like it's pointless because it's never that serious.
You got it.
Like they always trying to argue about petty shit.
Yeah.
And they trying to be right about the petty arguments even when they're not.
Yeah. And I'm not even the arguing type. So
I'm not.
if I like for your example, I put your shirt on, you'd be like, you did? I was like, no. They're like, yes, you did. Where is that? I'm like,
They call you a liar.
and it was I'm like, you
It's
got
not
it,
even
bro.
like that.
It's all cool. Like another girl. I didn't know I could think of one, but I got one. The girl who doesn't take, like, I'll just give the example. So like I was talking to this girl and she was like kind of arguing and she was like, cause I told her to come over and she was like saying she wasn't gonna come over. I was like, all right. And she's like, what? It was something happened. She was like, I got all these other niggas that want me to stay the night with them. And I was like, okay, stay the night with them. And then she wanted to get all butthurt and sad about it. Or, cause right before this, like an hour before, she's like, I like being toxic. So this is the fake toxic. Cause then she was talking about how she was like, I want to go on a date. And I was like,
This ain't that.
I didn't, yeah, pretty much. And I was like, where you want to go? And she was like, I like the Cheesecake Factory. And I was like, ooh. I was like, we could, and she was like, I want to like go out somewhere. And I was like, I mean, we could order some shit and kick it at the crib. And she was like, no, you know how many niggas would take me out on a date? And I was like, good for them.
But
You
that's
should,
not what
I was
I'm
like,
trying
you
to
should
do.
go on one. I was like, you should go on one with them. And she was like, what you saying? And I was like, you're not dating. I wouldn't be mad. If someone wants to take you out and pay for your food, I wouldn't be mad at you. We don't date. You know?
Yeah, I had a girl try to give me, like, I had to meet a certain requirement or some shit like that in order to become sexual with her. When I told her, and she told me that she wasn't looking for a relationship, and I told her that I was not looking for a relationship.
Mm-hmm. So she be on the top,
So she said, she gave me two things that I needed to do before I could have sex with her. And that was, one, get it tested, and that's not a problem. But then she said I had to take her on a date. And I'm like,
hold on, because we might be talking about
Yeah.
the same girl. But not talking about, but I know who you're talking about. Because he got
yeah. So,
she definitely hit me with the test.
and I'm just like, why would I take you on a date if
He wasn't trying to do that.
if we just fucking? That doesn't make sense to me.
Why we gotta go break crab legs so I can break your legs later?
Yeah, sorry. What is a date to you?
Because you had the energy the other day. Like if I invited you over, it was demon time.
You know what the time it was. You know what time it was.
But now that you low key already fucking with my vibe, you want to go on a date?
Yeah.
That's you fried.
Yeah.
You got it fucked up.
No,
This ain't that.
If we talking about the same girl,
We
she had stayed the night, and I was drunk. It was my birthday, not this past year, but the one before that. So I was drunk off my ass. She just came pick me up, went back, and ain't shit happened. she said she was gonna leave. I was like, all right, but she was like, if we were to have sex, you'd have to get tested. I was like, oh, that's cool. I just got tested like this past week. And she was like, do you have the results? And I was like, I mean, they ain't call me, so I'm negative. I ain't got nothing. She's like, I need you to show me the paper. And I was like, I don't got the paper. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't call me. Like, that's just what it is.
Bitch, where your Carfax at?
Like,
The fuck?
like, it is,
You worried about me? You could have that backyard boogie shit in between your legs.
bro.
Maybe you need to take me on a goddamn date.
Oh, God. I'm gonna cut this. So Malik, cut here. But she was allergic, and then she was allergic to latex condoms too.
Yeah.
Damn. Wait, so she wanted you to get tested and she wasn't gonna let you fuck her off?
I wasn't even trying to fuck raw. Now I gotta find some special shit. I gotta order some condoms off Amazon.
Completely honest, I was not trying to slide on her for real. She had asked one of my advisors about me. She asked Tony about me. One of the people that I actually my supervisor type shit. And I'm like, all right, if she gonna ask about me, I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna chop it up with her, see what she on. She was just aggressive immediately. But she was making me food and shit, so I couldn't be too upset about it.
I didn't know her long enough for her to make me food.
She made me some lasagna.
Hey, but that she pulled up. I was on the corner of Wooster and I forget the shit that. One of the shits that go. It's right by Mercer. Tropical Smoothie.
Mercer.
Yeah, I was on the corner of Wooster and Mercer, and I was walking back from shots. I was drunk as well. I was by myself. I was like, I wonder if she'll come pick me up. Because I had just met her the other night. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I wonder if she'll come pick me up. She was like, yeah, I'm on my way. So she can't pick me up. And she had jeans on. So I was like, all right, she ain't about to, you got jeans on. So she got to the crib. I was like, you ain't about to stay the night. Okay. So she got to the crib and she wanted to lay down and shit. And I was like, you want some shorts? Like, I'll give you some shorts. It ain't a problem. She's like, no, it's fine. I won't be here long. I was like, all right. So I probably got maybe another hour in. I was like, you want some shorts? Like,
you still here.
You still in my bed with these jeans on. Like, do you want some shorts? And she's like, no, it's fine. I'm about to go soon. I was like, all right. So my drunk ass fell asleep. Oh, bro.
She ain't had no pants on the next morning.
Bro, her alarm woke me up.
Hell no.
I was like, I know I ain't got no 7 o'clock alarm. Bro, look, she's still over here, bro. So I just go back to bed. And then
creep, bro.
I wake up again and she just got panties on. I was like, yo, when did you decide that you was gonna stay? Like,
she a real sexual being. I will say that. She is real sexual. Like, I chilled with her. We was watching Big Mouth, which was ironic because her shit is huge.
She do got some large teeth.
I don't know, that shit is huge. Like, that's why I was just I low key was just in the I was halfway. Like, all right, if I can do it. I know that it's possible for me to just fuck her, but it's just looking at your face just fuck it up for me. Bad. It did. It low-key just fucked it up for me. Bad.
Man.
Man.
Y'all ever, you don't drink. I don't know if you ever thrown up when you got drunk?
Nah,
an obscure place?
Yeah, well, nah. Not at somebody else's crib, except for a loss, but I threw up on my 21st.
Okay.
That shit was ass.
Oh yeah, I was throwing my guts up, but that was an obscure. I was in the bathroom. I made it to the bathroom that night. New Year's Eve, I was at this one girl's house party in Columbus, and I made it outside, but I was like, because you can feel it when you about to throw up when you're drunk. You can feel it. You just
this motherfucker not going away.
Nah, because you think this about to just pass, and you don't take it when you don't drink for a strong 5 minutes. So it's like, okay. I just went outside, went to her little fence. Made sure I was straight. Went back into the party. That was New Year's was a wild fucking night, bro. It was a wild night, man. Nah, but we gonna wrap it up with why do you guys think men seek the validation of other men so much? And this was your topic, so you feel like you need to describe it a little more.
All right, well, I feel like the easiest example that everyone will understand is let's take the strip club for example. You go to the strip club, niggas pulling out their money, throwing up their money. Now another nigga with more money walk in, he's throwing up his money, and the nigga on the other side that's throwing less money, because all the girls go to him. He like, all right, bet. Go to the ATM, get his shit. And it's just like a competition between two niggas of who's gonna throw the most money when they're like, what are y'all gaining from this? Like,
that's one of them things where it's like, first of all, it shows where your head is at. First of all, if you a real deal stump down man, to be honest, you shouldn't even be in a fucking strip club throwing money. Man. What I like to do is I like to go stripper fishing. This is what you do. You feel me? I ain't no broke nigga, but I ain't no wealthy nigga either.
Talk to the people.
So this is what you do. Stripper fishing 101. This is a game invented by Sushii Slime. You get you a stack full of big face motherfucking bills, right? You go in there, you pay your cover charge, you find a table, you sit down. If you got some jewels to wear them motherfuckers. Sit your bread on the table, sip you a little something, whether it's liquor, whether it's non-alcoholic. Do that. And just wait. They gonna walk around you like sharks. You know the whole fucking stripper routine. They gonna walk by. If you look like you got money, hey, what's up? You need something? What's your name? Where are you from? It's a whole fucking game. It starts right there because they trace around you like a shark. Mm-hmm. And then when they about to attack, that's when they'll, hey, what's up? They'll come sit on your lap and all that shit. Then, oh, you want to dance? Oh, no, baby, I'm sorry. Then once you hit them with that, they get up, they go back into the water. Then another one come around. And the whole fucking thing it's a thrill. Y'all should try it. You feel me? Just on some little fun shit. But anywho.
You leave with all your bread?
Hell yeah.
Bro.
The food.
Thank you.
The food.
That was
real
nigga.
Bro, that's exactly what I do.
Either I'm leaving with a bitch or I'm leaving with food. God damn it.
Them 10-cent wings be busting.
Man, look. That's the food look better than the women.
Club, bro. Because I heard wings at strip. I gotta go to an elite strip club.
If you go to one for the wing, I wasn't gonna be on no money throwing shit with you, but I'm gonna just be in there posting.
I really want to.
How is the food more appealing than the women?
Me too.
Like shit like that, man.
Because when you get on semen retention and you really value yourself, the nut will never be that important. You will seek the food over you seek sex.
Real shit.
Because y'all ain't tapped into y'all third eye like that. You feel me?
Yeah, but further, to get back into what I was trying to get at.
Fucking bozo.
If you go in there and you do shit like that, and you throwing money trying to compete with that dude over there, he probably has it. You don't. You probably gonna fuck yourself at the end of the night as far as your bank account.
Because you see how your story, you went to the ATM? See, because he got it. He knows it. He came with how much he was throwing.
Don't turn this shit into a fucking dick swinging competition. Because at the end of the day, what you gotta understand is, it don't matter what you got or who you are. It's always gonna be a nigga richer than you. It's always gonna be a nigga bigger than you. And it's always gonna be a nigga badder than you. So you gotta, you feel me, be a man and be confident within yourself to know, like, oh, I'm going in this motherfucking strip club with $20 and that's all these hoes is getting. And I stand on that and I'm gonna spend these 10 cents a piece on these wings. I'm gonna sip my drink. I'm a stripper fish and I'm gonna get the fuck. Like, I'm gone.
And it's like, because at the end of the day, I haven't been to a strip club, but I can only imagine. At the end of the day, you go in there, you throw all your fucking money. You walk out of that bitch alone.
It's the stupidest shit.
It's rent money.
You went in there just to trick off and get a tease and a thrill when you could have went and found a damn host got an escort, got a whole real deal prostitute that you could have fucked, did whatever you wanted to do with her for $200 at a set rate, and you could have went back home and mind your fucking business. Would you rather pay a club or pay a pimp? At least the pimp is gonna see to it that the bitch is there every night. You gotta go rely on this bitch's schedule. Oh, it's such and such here. Is Candy here tonight? Nah, she works days now. That's
gotta be a sick feeling, bro. That's about a stripper. They said she's not there. What you gonna do? Red pill, blue. You gonna stay in there and find a new one, or you just gonna walk out?
A prostitute is gonna be there, rain, sleet, hell, or snow, ready to hoe and ready to go. Like.
Two things I never seen before.
Hey, two things I never seen before: a dinosaur and a hoe who won't go. And that's for shit show. You feel me?
I went to Vegas, bro.
Yeah.
When I tell you, I got in an Uber, bro. They gave me a card for like strippers and shit.
Did you get an escort?
Nah, I ain't go through it. I thought about it though. I ain't gonna cap. It was $250. They would come in 20 minutes. They said faster than Domino's. That was their fucking line. It was faster than Domino's.
I'm not gonna lie, I might have to try for the one time.
Hot and ready.
Yeah, that shit
like pizza.
I went to a strip club in Anaheim, California, Orange County. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get a club a little bit of motherfucking promo because I had fun. I got in trouble that night with my girl. I ain't do no trick shit. I didn't do nothing outlandish. I was just in there with my baller friends and they was doing baller shit.
That's real.
But yeah, we in there.
You a stripper fishing?
I didn't have to. You knew that? I actually threw money, but you want to know why? Because I had some player ass friends. Like the niggas I was with in there, they was veterans and they was pimps. They was real like pimps.
They knew the game.
They knew the game, and it was so crazy because when we went in there, the homie was literally cool with everybody from security to the owner. So the cover charge was a shit. He got the biggest bottles of Hennessy to the table, Red Bull, Coke, all that shit. And it was like all the females just flocked to the damn table. So I didn't have to do none of that shit. And they gave me like literally, because I was out there on business. You know why most niggas go to California. But anywho, I was out there on business and they was trying to show me a good time. So they gave me like $400-$500 in ones just to throw. And me being me, I'm like,
that's free.
This shit, let me
keep like
$350. Fuck, I threw the whole thing. I threw the whole thing. Cause what the fuck, you get caught. I know that's
don't need it like that.
You get caught, motherfucking tucking the bread. What the fuck you doing?
Bro, you need it that bad?
Like, bruh, yeah, like, but I was cool though, you know, and it's just it wasn't no dick swinging competition because it was other dudes in there with money.
Yeah.
It's Los Angeles, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know, we had a good time. It wasn't no dick swinging competition. They was throwing their bread. They was eating fat ass burgers. The females was at every table. You feel me? If you had bread, you was throwing it, they was there. You feel me? So it was no room for no penis swinging competition. Now, as far as that card shit from the Uber, they got plenty of shit like that out there. Like, it's dudes waiting outside the strip club for when they close to give you a card talking about, oh yeah, they do everything in there. You come through, they got food, we got condoms.
They gonna cook.
Like, bro, I don't need, like, y'all. Now, at that point, if you got cards for selling pussy, you're human trafficking.
Yeah.
This is no longer, this is not
cooking for
it is legal.
It's not pimping and pandering no more. This is human trafficking.
Yeah, you're doing a lot, fam.
Type shit.
Like, you might as well in the Uber. That's tough.
You might as well give them some dancing lessons and save them a little bit. You feel me? You know, you see this strip club doing well. Just build your shit up. You feel me? So you might not go to jail. You feel me?
Yeah, but shit like that shouldn't have to be done. Like, you doing this shit to prove your might for what? To go home broke? And go back home to your woman and you can't pay your fucking bills? Like, that shit.
Tell niggas I threw 10,000.
I threw 10,000 at the club, nigga. It was a thunderstorm.
And I'm just looking like, for what?
The fuck am I going? I'm not even going to go into the strip club with $10,000.
Then
we pull up the motherfucking McDonald's. Oh, bro, you got $1, I'll get a burger.
No, go ask Candy.
She got all of it.
You think we told you to relax, nigga. You knew we was going to McDonald's.
That is
because you couldn't eat shit in there.
Money? Oh God.
Candy do.
No God.
She eating well.
Oh,
she got ruthless. Her and her boyfriend eating mighty fine.
Her boyfriend that's pimping her ass out at the club.
Got 3 kids together.
Nah, and seeking validation from another man doesn't always come in the form of
no, that's just an easy example.
That's just an easy example. A lot of it happens on social media for real.
Yeah.
Most of it, you talking about all the shit you did.
Let's talk about
wanted to be loud.
it happened with girls too. Like, niggas
sure.
like, oh yeah, I fuck, blah, 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 blah.
That
you see who follows me, blah, blah, blah. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Nigga, I got
what that got to do with me?
One thing I hate about dudes seeking validation from other dudes is, like, you got the corny niggas that'll do shit like, they'll be in a whole ass committed relationship that's doing fine and they don't really have any issues and they'll start popping they shit around they dudes like, oh, like they bitches are so submissive and she do this and she do that, but then when she pop up, she talking to this nigga, he got his head down.
Talking to him crazy.
All type of shit. Like, she about to slap the piss out of him. Like, shit like that. Like, I hate shit like that.
Or niggas who say they bout, like, dude keep using girls as an example. They say they talk some game, but you go out with them, they don't ever do shit.
I know a nigga just like that.
Do y'all feel like y'all like? Because I've seen a lot of girls say they only have energy to focus on one guy. So if they're in a talking stage with one guy, they aren't going to talk to other guys.
I think
Do y'all feel like
to them?
Definitely? But do y'all feel like if y'all were just, do y'all feel like y'all could talk to multiple girls at once?
Yes, and and whichever one I like the most gonna get the most attention, and I'm probably gonna them other ones just gonna weed themselves out because eventually they're not gonna get what they got at the beginning.
Or the one in the lead she gonna slip up. So now she down to Tuesday.
Yeah, I feel like it's always important to have options. Like I don't think that
shit
shit that girls be talking is like it sounds good in theory. That's not realistic. Like you just gonna hurt yourself.
You can never put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah, so like
especially too early.
Yeah,
it's like
they be doing it early as hell.
Because it's like whenever
I told y'all,
yeah.
that girl was like, "We're in a relationship." No, we're not. What? When did we ever discuss this?
You gotta if you expect to be monogamous, you gotta communicate that.
Facts.
Yeah. Like if we don't communicate that, don't expect it.
Exactly.
And I understand I'm talking to someone, but I understand that's a curve. But hey, nigga like me gonna chill and not talk to you, be like, okay, that's not what I wasn't trying to be friends with you. But some niggas are going okay, we can be friends, but they gonna be forever pushing for that. Yeah. And given like girls can talk to more than one. They do it all the time. Yeah. It's not hard to get talking to more than one people because I guess talking stage to so many people is so many different things. Yeah. But it's like if I'm just texting you, hanging out with you sometimes. Why can't I text and hang out with somebody else? That's not that hard.
Getting to know you. Why can't I get to know other people?
I
don't know you yet either.
Yeah, exactly. That's not that hard. Now, if I get to start hanging out with you like frequently, then it might be a little tough for me to keep up my options. Doesn't mean I won't try, but it might be a little tough. So I understand there. If you're coming over all the time, we FaceTiming all the time, then it's tough. I'm gonna be on pause all the time. I'll be you feel me? But like, oh shit, my watch buzz. Let me doing this, and you were trying to peek. I'm going like that, so you can't see it. But yeah, I definitely think, girls, if you're out there, talk to more than one guy. It doesn't mean you're a slut. Someone calls you a slut, that's okay. Are you a slut?
No.
Do you answer that no? Okay, you're not a slut. Are you a slut? You answer that yes? Okay, you're a slut. Keep going.
Like every nigga,
keep living your life.
Every nigga don't deserve access to what you got in between your legs too. Now that's when it becomes fucked up because you doing too much. Yeah. Like you can talk and get a feel for every dude, but don't get to doing all the extra shit. Like it's not good. Like us as men, like we naturally, we got sexual desires. You feel me? Just like women do. But it's just like I feel like when men talk to women, we actually try and get a feel for the woman first before we decide, if we just gonna fuck you or just, or actually get to know you and vibe. So like I do a lot of shit like that. Like when I was single, like I still had a whole bunch of women, in my rotation, and that's actually healthy. Cause like you said, you can't put all your eggs in one basket just because it's like you gonna be looking for something in a woman. This woman may have one of the pieces to the puzzle. The other one may have another piece to the puzzle, but this one got all the pieces. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, or, she could have all the women, she could fuck up, but this woman is in development and this one is in development. Like, you gotta be able to, you feel me?
I feel like that's the only way to figure out what you really like and what you will deal with, what you will put up with.
And just because he's talking, though, just because he's talking to more than one person, don't mean you having sex with all of them.
Exactly.
That's
thank you.
Like,
Thank you, nigga.
Like, come on.
I feel like, though, if you gonna do shit like that and you gonna have a rotation, see, I'm a player. Like, I will let all the women know about the other women.
Yeah, I've been trying.
I feel like that shit.
Yeah.
That's
me and
key.
you were just talking about that.
Because it's just like either that's gonna weed the ones out early.
Yeah, you never gonna be able to tell me I wasn't honest. I was honest. Yeah, you said you were down for this.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you about these other women.
I always state my intentions from the jump. If I tell you that I'm not ready for a relationship, I mean that. Yes. And it's not going to change. Like there was a girl that I was messing with for a little minute that we was messing around, but once I felt that she started to catch feelings and shit, I knew I had to cut it off. Because it's like I'm not about to lead you on and keep fucking the shit out of you when I know personally that I don't have any emotion really going into this like that. So it's like, I mean,
Yeah, you gotta communicate that shit. Like, I feel like that's key. That's what make all, like, your whole, like, you know, women say, oh, it's a whole phase, it's a whole phase. It doesn't have to be a whole phase if you make it what it needs to be, and that's just simply dating.
Facts.
You can communicate, you feel me, oh, I'm talking to more than one dude. The dude can communicate, oh, I'm talking to more than one female. Now, it takes for, you feel me, a person that's confident within themselves to be like, okay, I'm not going to look at these other motherfuckers as competition. Because at the end of the day, you can only be you.
So you're going to talk to who you want to talk to. There's no music.
So if she choose you, then she choose you. But keep your options open. You feel me?
People
giving results may vary. Results may vary.
Yeah. What someone will go for if you just communicate.
Real shit. Like,
people go for some crazy shit if you just let them know that
because they used to getting lied to.
Facts.
Yeah. But you could tell them the truth, and they just so. If she a 10, you ain't ever got a girl's number like this before, you might not want to say that shit. Like, results may vary, so use this at your own risk. If she a 10, you tell her, if she knows she a 10, you tell her I'm talking to a lot of girls, she might be like, well, you ain't talking to me. So, now I'm not telling you to lie to her, but I'm not telling you to tell her you want a relationship, because that might scare her off too.
Apply pressure when pressure needs no pressure.
I just go with the flow.
To say that.
Niggas ain't gotta.
You know me? It's timing.
Yeah, what I learned about honesty though, as far as dealing with women, is if you keep it a whole buck, it don't matter how mad they get. They can scream and shout, curse your name and all that shit. Oh, you, motherfucker, you had the audacity to say this and that. You ain't shit, woo woo. But they gonna respect you at the end of the day. Because once they get to that level, you know, that next level mentally. And they look back on it like, damn, he was real. Like, he kept it buck with me. Like, let me go revisit him and see what he talking about type shit. Like, it goes a long way because you told her what it was.
Yeah, just like if she's say she looking for a friend, you're like, okay, I'm not trying to be friends. You know?
You got some.
You might look like an asshole now, but, you know, who knows? She might have a lonely night. The guy she talking to don't talk to her no more.
You got plenty of polygamous women, too. Like, these women, like, it's a lot of women that have no problem with messing with a dude who mess with another girl. Hell, you feel me? Them bisexual females, if you keep it a buck with them, they may say like, "Oh, that girl he talking to cute. I want to see what's up with her too." And now you got two bitches. I'm fucking with you. But now you got like, you feel me? It just work out a lot smoother depending on what you're trying to do. But you also got to pay attention to who you are and what kind of dude you are too. Like, if you're not him and you know you're not him and you know you need development, don't try and be him.
If you're not him, stay in the minor leagues for now.
You can't be a false him.
Focus on yourself and respect your standards.
You're just he right now. You didn't add that second pronoun yet. You just he. You know, you're not him. You just he.
You he in development.
Yeah.
You for shit show. You gonna get there. Everybody got there. You
in the NBA him.
You gotta tap into
it. You just developmental league. But no, we gonna stop it right there. Any final words for anybody?
Any final words? I fuck with y'all. Follow me on Instagram, Chip Slime Lark. I want to say that's Chip Slime Lark with 2 Ks.
Yeah, I'll throw it all in the description.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the description. You feel me?
This was a great conversation. It was needed. I feel like more conversations like this are needed.
Hey, if y'all want me back on this podcast, turn me up, turn my page up, turn the comments up, turn the subscribes up, all that good shit. I got plenty of shit to talk about. I got plenty of game to kick.
100%.
For sure.
I will say, stop being a weirdo, guys. Stop being weird.
You never gotta force a situation.
No, stop being weird. She doesn't want to see your penis. Don't show that.
Yeah. No unsolicited dick pics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't send your meat.
Hey, and if you do, you gotta send a moaning and nut vid. They going crazy over them nowadays.
Again, results may vary. Results may vary.
You gotta be him.
You gotta be on a level with that though. That can't be your first interaction.
What's up?
Don't be little meat in your motherfucking shit trying to shoot a little mayonnaise packet and shit. You gotta come at them with something. Like, you got to. It's only right. Don't fuck up.
Hey, you only have, I don't know how RJ is living, but right now you only have one source of information for that. I haven't partaken that type I haven't done any of that type of action. Yeah, I haven't seen the bursting nut vid.
Yeah, they going.
But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never sent one, but I've definitely gotten asked for one. That's
I've
definitely
definitely gotten asked
because
for
it's like they don't want no dick pics because it's like what the fuck am I looking at?
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like they want something with substance behind it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never sent them.
So I don't know how to shoot that. I barely know how to shoot a podcast.
Yeah,
I definitely don't know how to shoot the nut vid. It's like what type of angle you can like?
Hey,
go.
they go even
shit.
crazier when you, bruh. Look, they go even crazier if you get bold enough to bust on your phone.
Whoa!
This nigga's in a different dimension.
Bro, look,
Sushii Slime.
here's the thing though. When you do it, you ain't gotta shoot on your fucking phone because you got other people that touch your phone. You don't want that shit. Plus, I'm a germaphobe type nigga. If I got to, I take a Ziploc bag and then I'm just saying that's the hottest shit on the streets right now.
This is a different type of nigga.
That's-
I haven't even reached this level.
That's the next thing next to fucking crack to these women nowadays. You feel me? You send that motherfucking nut vid, you turn the fuck up.
Again, results may vary.
Results may vary.
Look, and because this is what I saw on Twitter most recently. A girl, she has a boyfriend. She's a very attractive woman. She posted on Twitter, send nudes. Okay, I see where you're going with that, you nasty nigga. I see where you're thinking. Given. It doesn't take a lot to know that she has a boyfriend, so she probably isn't looking for that. You feel me? So, of course, her next tweet was something about a lot of penises.
Yeah.
You know? So I was like, I forgot that she even said the send news part, so I should have been like, well, what you expect? But I was like, yeah,
That is a question I'd be wanting to ask you. What did you expect?
But I will say, cause she said she wanted nudes. She was like, cause she said no more dicks, please. I wanted nudes from women. But, yeah, so I was like, yeah, don't send your dicks in the DMs, guys. It doesn't, especially, don't send them in the DMs, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, cause you don't have the number. Why would you put it in the DMs?
It's never worked for
Like,
anyone.
you don't even know her last name.
That's facts.
Don't do that.
Sometimes you don't even know her first name.
Yeah.
So like you said,
Twitter
discretion.
handle
Use
be a
your
motherfucker.
discretion.
I know.
You gotta don't just open up the damn. Don't let your first motherfucking impression be a nut video or a dick pic. You gotta chop
Talk
it
your
up.
shit.
Say
Talk
hi.
your shit. Pop your shit. You feel me?
Say hi.
Get to know
That probably won't work.
Facts.
Honestly.
Be genuine.
Build a bond.
Be
Fuck.
genuine when you're trying to talk to somebody.
Type
Because that
shit.
goes a long way. Just
Man.
letting them know that you yourself and you keeping it 100,
Facts.
it go a long way.
For shit show. Then the camera turns into her face. But you know, that's
All right, you guys got an outro song? Y'all got any song y'all want to play?
shit.
On the way, Larry Jones.
It's
Yeah,
a
On the
great
Way
one.
by Larry Jones.
It's a great
That
one,
shit's
fact.
fire.
All
All
right.
right.
Knowledge of that song, man.
All right, it's been real. This was episode 8, Life of Lik, the podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you listen on iTunes, rate it 5 stars. Leave a review. Leave some words. Say hi. Say something. You feel me? Go in the description. Hit up our social medias. Mine will probably fly around somewhere during the video. I don't know if I'm gonna do that since it's not just me on here, and it'd be a lot to add y'all's in that shit. So I probably won't do it. But yeah, follow us on social media. And that'll be it. What was the song?
On the Way.
On the Way.
Burner,
Larry Jones.
Burner and Larry June. It's been Malik, D. Scott, Sushii Slime, and Jay, as he introduced himself as. It's been real. See y'all next week. And then the intro plays, or the intro and shit.
Got your bitch on the ropes, what you know about it?
Do sage of the boat, what you know about it?
Flew me out to the coast, what you know about it?
Broken heart, face tap, what you know about it? 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 What you know about it?
What you know about king shit, throne coming? Hit me for the night, if she right, then she